Holy
Those.
fuck.
I got chills saying that shit, bro.
This. Damn. I didn't think I was gonna do this interview and have a whole fucking like reevaluation of my life. But I'm thankful this happened.
That's what happens, brother. That's what happens.
Oh my god, bro. This is a whole nother type of podcast. Holy shit. It's so dope.
Man, who cares, bro? I'm just gonna look at you.
This is my room's a mess.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, I got the fire cut. You feel me? Oh man,
no bullshit. I can't even see, bro. That shit's blinding me, dog.
Chill.
Yo, that shit. The light's coming off of your forehead right into my eyes, dog. What the fuck?
Chill. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another quarantine episode of The Messy Room. Oh man, week in, week out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just bringing you nothing but the fucking heavy hitters. I'm telling you. This is like the greatest streak alive right now. We're just fucking bringing it to you every fucking week. And this week is no different, ladies and gentlemen.
No different.
Oh fucking man. Oh man,
bro. This week we got a fire guest. This man's music, literally, bro. Depends which song you're listening to, bro. You got a couple different vibes out there, but if you like rock music, you like some chill music, bro, this man's got the music for you, y'all. It's awesome shit. He's straight from Chelsea, dog, and he's not only is he from Chelsea, this man is putting us on the map, getting awards.
Austin Music Award.
There you
nominee,
go.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
nominee,
man.
not for one, not for two,
not for one.
Three different awards.
Fucking different awards, ladies and gentlemen. He's fucking beasting and feasting out here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, I have nothing but the utmost honor of introducing my guy, Aaron Garcia, AKA Pillbook.
Boom, that's me. That's me.
Bro.
Hey yo,
what's up? How you doing, bro? We're excited.
I'm doing
bro.
Good. Thank
We're
you.
excited to have you
good.
on, man.
Yo,
bro.
man.
Bro,
Yo,
first
this man.
And foremost, that's why I say, bro, your music is fucking fire.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And you wonder why, bro. Look at this man. This man's in his room, in the studio at the same time, bro.
Yup.
This man's got the whole setup.
I'm actually excited. I am so excited to join y'all. I am so excited.
We're excited to have you
I
on,
appreciate you, bro. Yo, little background story. Ladies and gentlemen, bro, Aaron hit us up, right? And it was like
September, right?
Yeah. And we were already talking about you, bro. We were already talking about having you on, bro. I was like, yo, Jay, we gotta have this man on. He got the fire tunes, bro, and he's doing it. He's fucking doing it all. And now we're here, bro. Oh,
here we are.
The funny part was he hit us up and like it was either September or October.
It was probably October.
Yeah, I think it was October.
Yeah.
And he hit us up and he was like, oh, hey guys, I'm from Aaron. My name's Aaron Garcia from Chelsea, bro. Introducing himself. And I was like, I literally called Vic, bro. I was like, bro, is this man introducing himself? We literally been talking about him for how long?
That's
and this
so
man's
funny.
introducing himself to us.
Bro, I don't know. I was quiet as hell in high school. Right? I don't know who remembers me. Fuck.
Nah. I was telling him I remembered him because he did a talent show in I think it was our senior year, because you're a year below us, right?
Something I don't know. I stayed back like twice and then dropped out. I fucking know.
But I know you went to Chelsea High with us, and I remember you playing the guitar in the talent show. I remember the shirt you had on, bro. Like I was like, bro, I don't remember how does this man think that I don't know who he is, bro? It's funny. But yeah, let's dive into it, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
Yo, what got you into doing music, man?
I mean, I've always loved doing music. I guess it kind of goes back to my uncle used to play the guitar when I was a little kid when he was living with us.
Yeah.
And he would like pop up his like acoustic guitar and play. And my mom has told me that like whenever he would play, I would just like be there just watching and like wanting to play. And so I've always loved like the look and the sound of the electric guitar. I started like my first band when I was like 15 when I was at the Clark with some buddies who were at the high school. It kind of just went from there. Like I've just been, learning on my own and stuff like that and just learning how to write songs. And that's kind of where it started. Yeah.
So you've always had that long love for music, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because you play a lot of instruments, right?
Yeah, kind of. I play instruments enough to like write a song. I'm not saying like good. I can like record a song.
Nah, we can tell you right now, bro. You're fucking good, bro. You're fucking good, dude. It's the vibes that bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's like, bro, Your music is like, bro, I just want to relax, chill in my room, bro, and just like be this, bro. You know what I mean? Just
And not only that,
my
bro,
fingers, bro.
He got rock music too. Like that, the boy band album, that shit.
Yeah.
Fire,
oh wow, you remember? Oh god. Oh, geez,
bro, come on.
while.
I'm telling you, yo, I could quote you bars for bars on that.
Oh,
I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying.
That's wild.
Listen,
That's
man,
wild.
our job is kind of to stalk you a little bit, bro. It's kind of to stalk you, bro. We've been studying you for a little while, bro. But yeah, bro, I'm telling you, your shit's good, bro. It's really good, bro. Well edited, bro. Just well mixed and mastered, bro. It's fucking. It sounds good. Like I feel like not to roast no one, right? But I feel like when like local artists, bro, like. I feel like they sometimes need like a good like.
They need a nice polish.
Yeah. Because it sounds kind of like
there.
rough.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
But yours, bro, it sounds crisp, professional.
Professional. That's what I'm saying.
Beautiful,
thank you
bro.
so much. Yeah,
that's fucking awesome, bro.
So when did you decide to like bring it to the next level? So you say you've been doing music your whole life, right?
Yeah.
When did you decide to bring it to like where now you're actually making music? You're on a label. You're a signed artist. You've gone on tour. You've done all this shit. When did you decide? All right, this is what I'm gonna do for what I want. This is what I really want to do.
It was when I was like 18 or something. The band that you saw perform, like Pillbook, was a 3-piece. It was a band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me and Vic were arguing about this before.
Yeah, it was.
Bro. I said it was 3 people. I was like, I swear it's 3 fucking people, bro.
Nah, it was 3 people. That one left and another left, and then I kind of just took it as a solo thing, and I would I've hired like session drummers to like record for me, but I didn't like going to studios. I didn't like spending $2,000 on an EP. You know what I mean? I don't like doing that. I like having my own space and doing my own thing. So, in between like the boy band EP and like the singles that I put out during quarantine, I wrote like an album, and that's the one you heard. That album, I wrote it as I was learning how to produce, as I was learning and like building up all this crap. Like I knew I wanted to have hands on everything that I did. So yeah, I just kind of, I was given a nice opportunity to do this full time. So like, I just dove in and did it. I spend, like, the people who have seen on my Twitch stream, I've spent close, every day for about a month while mixing that album, 10 hours. That's just how I am. I dive in and I don't fucking care if I don't sleep and I'm barely eating. I just need to get good at something.
Yeah.
Nah,
I feel it.
Yeah.
That's gold talk right there.
Why you calling that shit crap? That's gold for you right there. That's what's bringing you to where you're going right now, bro. That's just fire.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I'm telling you, that's goat talk, bro. Like you remind me of like, bro, like Michael Jordan, bro, or like fucking just that Kobe Bryant, like the attitude that you have, like I don't give a fuck if I eat. What the fuck is eating? You know what I mean? Like what the fuck, bro? Like I'm over here trying to perfect my craft, you fucking bozo. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking like that style, like that just mindset, bro, is gonna get you mad far, and it has gotten you far, bro.
Thank you, man.
Man, that's fucking.
It kind of helps that I'm like in the middle of nowhere. I feel, at least that's what it feels like. I grew up in Chelsea, and like everything, it's like 2 square miles. It's super dense. I'm in Marlborough now, and like it's so quiet and spread out. So like it's so easy to just lock myself in and figure out how to do things. Like, yeah.
So I get, bro, and I feel like everything happens for a reason, bro. I feel like it's meant to happen, bro. I feel like you were meant to just, escape in the zone, bro, and fucking. Oh, just do it up, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So now, so now you made. So I actually want to ask you real quick. Let's start off with this, right?
Sir.
With all your music that's been released right now, what's your favorite song of your own?
Of my own?
Yeah.
It probably has to be "We'll Just Stare." I think.
We'll Just Stare.
We'll Just stare. Yeah.
Right.
That's the one that does
that
it for
you
me.
released this year, right?
Yeah. During quarantine. Yeah.
For me personally, I've listened to your music a lot, bro. Not gonna lie, bro. I've been listening to your music a lot. Even before, like I was just, like, I enjoy rock music. Like that's like always, like I like rap and I like rock music too, always. So like I listened to the boy band album, bro, right? And one thing I just love the way that you're like, mad, what is the word, bro? It's like introspective. What is the word I'm looking for? Like you called the first song "Doormat." Like that's when I picture doormat, it's like you're walking up to the door and you're like you're walking in, and that shit's crazy, right?
Yes,
but my favorite song of yours, it's a toss up between "Stay Lies" and boys kiss boys and
girls on their body.
bro.
Now, question, is it the boy band version or the new version?
It's flip-flop for both. For Stay
Okay,
Lies,
all right.
for Stay Lies, I definitely got to say my favorite version is the newer version that you
Okay,
just
sick.
released over quarantine.
Yeah.
But the boy kiss boy and girls on their bodies, that's definitely like, that shit's crazy. And the rock, it got the drums, the drum solo and everything in it. That shit's
and
wild.
just the whole vibe of that whole song is like it.
Man.
You set the vibe. Like I could be anywhere, bro. But once I listen to that song, I'm gonna be in the vibe, bro. I'm gonna be in that song, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just, bro.
Thank you so much.
So
I'm hyped, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. So one of the parts that I really liked from that song was when you were like, I think it starts with do we all have our own destined expiration date? But you tell me to get on my knees before it's too late.
Yes, sir.
Do we all have our own destined expiration date? But we all die young or old, and we end up in the ground. Oh, whoa. Your heaven's got no place for people like me. Your heaven's got no place for people like me. Your heaven's got no place for people like me. Because boys kiss boys and girls own their bodies, bro. I'm telling you, when I heard those words, bro, I was like fucking transported to another part of the universe where I was like, all right, yo, this man is clearly like a different artist. He thinks about what he's putting into his songs, and he's like really cares, bro. So I want to like ask you, like, what was it like making that song, bro?
It was a rough one because it was a rough time for me because growing up in just being straight up, like growing up with Chelsea and being queer, it's like, it sucks. It fucking sucked. You know what I mean? Because that's just not the norm. I grew up in a Christian household, and like, you just can't, that just can't be it. You know, you just can't. You gotta be quiet about it. And like, bro, it sucks and it sucked. And like the only thing that I had to like, I don't mean to sound like the cliche artist thing to express myself, but like the thing that I had to express myself was writing a song. And so that was my way of like quietly, I don't want to say screaming for help, but screaming for help. You know what I mean? And that's what that was. It was just like growing up queer in like a not cool like environment for that. It's just, that's what it is, man. And so that's what I put into it.
And I mean, like, even though like the words you say, it's like, I feel like if you direct them at somebody, and if somebody, you know, that might not agree with, like, I mean, it's dumb to say that they don't agree with like who you are, but if they don't agree with who you are, it's like, I feel like it's like kind of opening their eyes if they really want to be open-minded about it.
If they want to, that's the question. If they want to,
it's like, yo, we all have our own expiration day. Like I would like, this is something I think about myself. Like, bro, when we die, we've been on that planet for a certain amount of days, a certain amount of minutes, certain amount of seconds, bro. And like, and it's like, it's just a small portion of our life. And it's like, why do people care so much about like, you know, this and that and like all this? Like,
it's our own individual experience. Like, it's my life, and why am I gonna let someone else determine how I live it? That's kind of what it is.
What gets me is like, bro, like why is it even like, why does it even matter? Like, why does it have to be the conversation? You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
Like, literally, bro, like, be yourself. Everyone just be themselves, and everyone would be chilling.
And
but
not
it's
be in
like,
everybody else's business too.
Yeah, that's what it is. I feel like people are just like mad nosy, bro. And it's like people just like they can't, like, it's like, all right, life is already complicated enough with your own life, right? Because you live in it. And it's like a thing where like, why the fuck are you gonna try to dictate someone else's life or try to put your opinion in someone else's, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
And it gets messy, dude, because like it's like the way people see that, it's like they back it up with religion, and you know, religion is a whole nother messy conversation. But like the fact that people justify this sort of hatred with a God is fucking terrifying. You know what I mean? You cannot convince a diehard religious person who believes that way that is not the way, because they've been taught this. You know, they were raised this way to think this way. Try changing their mind. You can't for the most part. You cannot for the most part, unless someone close to you is like me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure my mother at first was like, that's not how it should be. And look at me, I'm doing chill. And people are not gonna change their mind until it like affects their life directly. That's just how it is.
Another what was I gonna say? It's like bro, like it's like why are you gonna get into other people's business when like you say, bro, like we're all gonna end up in the ground. Literally, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna, end up, 6 feet under, bro. We're all gonna just do whatever. And if whatever happens after, we don't even know if it even exists. So like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, wouldn't you think like, all right, if you have one guaranteed life that you know about, wouldn't you want to like focus it on yourself?
Yeah, and like live it the way you want to live it, bro.
And not like put hate in the fucking world. Like, I feel like that's simple thinking. I feel like that's 1 + 1 = 2. But then the fucking world makes it all complex, bro. And it's just like,
nah, you know what I think it is? You know what I think it is? I think it's when people can't control things in their lives, they're like want to go control something in somebody else's life so they can feel like power over something, bro. You know what I mean? It's like if I'm like, I hate my job, bro. I like my kids are like, they don't give a fuck about me and shit like that. Like, why? Like, what they're gonna go do is go to somebody else and be like, yo, this and that, bro, about your life, because they hate themselves or not hate themselves, but they just don't feel so comfortable with themselves.
It's not hate, it's insecurities.
Yeah, I really think it's like, like that.
It's also, I guess it's also a super primal thing when someone in the group is completely different from someone else. It's just as terrible as it sounds. It's kind of, I don't want to say human nature, but it's you'll see it's normal for people to attack that one individual. It's like, you're not like us. Why? Fucking change. That sucks. That's just how it is, It's
like you can't accept something that's different from you.
Absolutely.
And especially like you can see that, especially like right now. I mean, this is a whole different time, but it's like if you're a Trump supporter, you can't be my friend. Like that's a 50-50 for sure, because it's like Trump represents
cancel culture, bro. Is also the fucking bro. When the fuck did people decide that you could just become nothing, bro? When the fuck was that a thing, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like people have they don't have the power, but like it's like people feel like they have the power to just be like, Jason, what? Has a big nose? Dunzo. He's canceled. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nah. Obviously, that's a stupid joke. I'm fucking messing with you. But like that's like the ideology, bro, behind it. It's like
absolutely
because there's something different, or because there's something you don't
agree with, or whatever,
you would fucking attack it. And it's like, if you can't do nothing, all right, get out. You're done. Delete, bro. If life was text messaging and you could just delete the words that you just wrote, it's weird. It's weird. The way people think are fucking weird.
Yeah, and that song, it's like the whole, it's based off of kind of like, you disagree with me because of your religion, so I'm just not part of it. Straight up, I'm gonna tear myself away from it. That's what it is. It's when hatred is backed up by religion.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tough question. It's a whole tough dilemma, like with stuff like that. But that song is fire. I'm not gonna lie. I literally I sing that shit. I couldn't remember it because without the like the harmony and all that shit, it's like hard to remember it. But that shit is fucking like that song is one of the best songs that you have, bro, for me at least.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yo, so like now so that was like a rock album, like that shit.
That was like a rock album, straight up rock. Yeah,
like there was like drums, fucking guitars, like going hard in that shit. And like now I feel like your music is definitely taking a turn. It's a little different. So like what made you like evolve as an artist, like to be what you are right now?
I wasn't listening to rock as much. I don't listen to rock as much, just straight up. Like I was listening to like other artists that weren't rock music, and I was, at the time I was still making rock music, but it didn't fulfill that high that I'm constantly chasing as an artist. So I knew I had to change. How? I kind of just had to learn how to do it. So that's all it is. It's what I was listening to changed, and so that reflected on my music.
Okay.
So a question I have is,
yes, sir.
Like, what artists have inspired you, bro, in your music journey, bro?
Sick. Okay, so like one of the biggest artists, his name is Roy Blair. He's a solo artist. I listened to a lot of Brockhampton during the time of the switch. Tame Impala is a huge inspiration. And then let's see, what else was I listening to? Kendrick. God, you're putting me on the spot. I'm terrible at this. God, let's look at my Spotify, eh?
Hey,
let's look at my Spotify. We're gonna go on my Spotify. If there's anything that, okay, all right, Spotify. From my page, we got Steve Lacy, Kendrick, we got Tame Impala, we got Childish Gambino, The Neighborhood, we got Tyler Creator.
This man's got taste.
Yes, hey. The 1975, Dominic Fike, Conan Gray. This artist named Reaper. I really fell in love with his Hedi album. Japanese House, Claro, Frank Ocean, of course. Yeah, that's basically Anderson .Paak, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. Mac Miller recently. Versace is dope. The Free Nationals. Yeah, that's the stuff I've been listening to.
Damn, bro. Fire.
Hey,
That's awesome.
Hey, yo, and now you're like, you're about to drop a new album, and sorry for you guys listening, bro. We got the exclusive listen,
We
bro.
got the exclusive listen, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man,
Yo,
because it's the messy room. You feel me?
You know, bullshit. I was telling my mom, bro. I was listening to it. She's like, "Oh, who is that?" I was like, "Oh, it's." My mom's heard me listen to you a bunch of times. I'm telling you, I've been playing your music for a while. So I was like, "Oh, it's the Pillbook, the kid from Chelsea that I've been telling you about." She was like, "Oh." And I was like, yeah, he's about to drop a new album, so we got the listen. So I feel like exclusive. I feel like a superstar. It's like, yo, we send over the stuff to you before you release it. That shit made me feel good. Hey. But straight up, like when you first like put the album on, first 10 seconds, you already hear like the Guido or whatever it is in the background. Like you can hear it's like some Spanish vibes in that shit, and then it goes into the song. So, like, what made you want to do like that style of music, like the Spanish, in there, bro?
Dude, I miss like listen to like reggaeton and salsa and bachata and shit like that. Like I heard that throughout my childhood, and now that I'm in the suburbs, I never hear that. People, and I say it all the time, people aren't blasting reggaeton out here. People are blasting reggaeton out there, and I miss that. Yeah. And I knew I wanted to like take a step more towards the Latin side and touch more to my Latin roots with this new release. Yeah. So yeah, that's what it was. It's like I've been listening to a lot of cumbia too, like when I'm working out and stuff like that. And I knew I need to blend what the stuff that I grew up with into my music. Cause like rock is cool, sick, but the music that I love is when people grab two different styles or more and like fuse them. And that's the shit I love. So that's what I want to do with this one. You know what I mean? I don't fucking care if people aren't gonna like it. If it throws people off because it's like Spanish roots, I don't fucking care. I'm not making music for you. I'm making music for me.
Hey, I love that, bro. Yeah. Do that shit. Is that honestly, that's when you're gonna get real music that is like good too. Cause when somebody's trying to like, put on a face, try to please the crowd, it's like, yeah, you could please the crowd, but when you get music that is like deep from the person, that's when it hits deep. Like I'm telling you. All right, Vicky, I can see you want to say something.
I was gonna say, like I always say this, bro, but you can fucking smell the bullshit. Smell the bullshit. You know what I mean? If legit, if someone was like, if you were like, I'm gonna drop this, I'm gonna drop this song because this style of music is hot right now, and it's gonna get me mad views, right? We're gonna listen to it, and it's probably gonna be fire, but we're gonna be like, there's something off.
Smells a little like caca, bro.
Yeah, there's some bullshit here, you know what I mean? And the thing about like, bro, that makes artists like fucking great, bro, right? Is that they stay to themselves, bro, and they don't change the way that they are. Like Kendrick, bro. We talk about Kendrick, bro. Kendrick is absolutely himself, bro. Legit. I was talking about Kendrick earlier. He doesn't promote shit. He just drops stuff, right? Yeah. And he drops it whenever the fuck he wants, and he raps about whatever the fuck he wants, and he has his own style and shit. And everyone fucking loves him, even with no promotion, no nothing. Everyone's listened to the Kendrick album. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. And bro, that's the same with you, bro. You stick to whatever the fuck you want to do, bro, and you stick to your own guts, bro, and you stick to all the everything, bro. And if you get some haters, bro, fuck them, bro. Fuck them, bro.
Like I said, I'm not making music for them. I'm making music for me.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
And it's really good. So it's 6 tracks, 7 tracks?
7 tracks. It's like 5 solid tracks, 2 interludes. Yeah, I scrapped in the demo, like between like the demos and like the final, I scrapped quite a few. Because it just wasn't, I didn't want to move them past pre-production just because just because I didn't want to, it just didn't feel like it would fit. But yeah, 7 tracks. Yeah.
7 tracks.
Yes, sir.
And 7 really good tracks. And one thing I noticed, like straight off the bat, so I first played it when you sent it to me. I first played it as individual songs, and I could hear that one song wanted to go into the other song. So then when I played it in the whole stream, it literally plays like one big song. Yes. Other than there's like one break, but it's like it plays as like one song, and it's like a whole vibe, bro. So like, do you do that yourself? Like, do you mix it and master it and everything? Dude, like, you make it sound like that?
There's no other person involved in this. I mean, like I'll have like Like there's like one song that has like Finn from like the band Circus Trees, my sister, like she's on it. But like other than that, like in terms of like literally every decision, it's all me. I mix it all, I master it. Yeah.
Damn, bro, you're good at that shit, bro. Not gonna lie. How long did it take you to learn how to do that? Because I want to learn. One thing I like I hear music and I'm like, oh man, I would do this a little different. Like I'm always in my head I would do this a little different. So I'm trying to learn how to do that, bro. How did you learn?
I graduated from the University of YouTube.
I thought he was gonna say a real college. I was like, oh
yeah. Berkeley College of Music, some shit, bro.
No, I started like 3 years ago, just learning shit on YouTube with just the laptop, and yeah, it's just been 3 years. I can't say I'm where I want to be. I'm never gonna be where I want to be, but we're still here, eh? Right?
And I'm telling you, like the music is like I feel like it's high quality. I'm not like I would like Vic said, bro. It's like when you listen to like local artists that are still coming up, it's like sometimes it's like plain.
Yo, that's not hate. That's not hate.
It's not hate. It's just, you know, sometimes they don't know how to do it themselves.
They need a little polishing.
Yeah. Or sometimes too, it's like the music is kind of plain. You know, they buy a beat, so like, especially because it's like rap is like big right now.
Yeah, that type beat.
Yeah, that like the beat is kind of like one thing throughout the whole song. Like you always are switching it up, freaking like fucking going in and out, but fucking going up, going down. It's like a roller coaster. Like I say, the good music is when you're listening to a song and it's like, oh shit.
Your emotions get involved, bro. Like I'm telling you, like when you can create a, like it's not like you're just listening to something. You be like I was saying with Boys Kiss Boys and Girls Own Their Bodies, right? It's like, bro, it's like you get into the vibe, bro. It's like, oh shit, this is a song, bro. You know what I mean? This song is it, bro.
And it goes, like, I'm telling you, it goes like,
it's not like, bland, bro. It's not bland.
It's not bland. It's like slows down, comes back up. Like the one song that you were saying that your friend was in it, that she like when it like stops and it's like literally about to drop. It's like you're like, and it's about to go crazy, and then you stop the song and you're like, oh, this is where I'm gonna throw in some drums, and she's like, oh, like every other Pillbook song, and then I shit had me rolling, because it was like I was like ready for it to drop, and then it stopped all of a sudden. I was like, what the fuck was going on? And I was like, oh. Yo, so I could tell you have fun doing that shit. Tell me now.
Yes, sir. Yeah, like I kind of just the way I take like when I'm making decisions stuff, like it's. You can, you know, as a songwriter, I kind of know the typical route that people go, but where I have fun is where I'm like, nah, fuck it. Let's throw something in there that maybe you may not expect and it'll throw you off. That's fun. Like, you know, that's what I love. Yeah. Where you kind of just throw a curveball into it.
Okay. But what's like the more, because I'm assuming the whole music experience must be real fun, but what's more fun? If you could choose one side, is it the writing and creating, or is it the mixing and mastering? Which one is it?
Writing, definitely. I love writing. I love just kind of recording and just like doing a bunch of like takes and stuff like that and seeing what works and all that stuff and just throwing a bunch of instruments together and seeing what happens, just kind of arranging things and like my laptop and like figuring things out. That one's fun. Mixing, not as much. Yeah.
It's probably work.
Dude, like it's that's where the fun, not that it stops, but that's where it becomes more like work, because you got to make things sound good. Because because like when you're recording, I have each song like is about roughly around 100 tracks, and I got to make 100 tracks sound good into just 2 left and right tracks. So I got to like make everything in its own, give it in its own like sound, like in the terms of like the sound spectrum from like lowest frequencies to high frequencies. I got to put everything in its place, you know, got to make it sound good. So it sounds good through headphones or through phone. That shit is annoying, you know, sometimes. Yeah.
Especially because you use like a lot of different instruments. Like, well, another question I had. So when you're making the song, like the music in the background, that's all you too?
That is all me.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. Because I'm telling you, you got to play all those instruments. You got to then go back, make the song, make the beat, and then come back and then sing on it, bro. That's fucking. That's a lot of work, bro.
Thank you.
That's art, bro. That's what it is, bro. That's all it is. It's art, bro.
But I feel you on that shit. That it's like when you get like, for me, this, when we're doing this, right, this part of the fucking podcast, we're just talking, we're having fun. Like, this is the best part, you know. I'm enjoying the conversation. I'm enjoying learning about, you know, I'm learning about music right now, right? I'm enjoying this part, but then after this, I'm gonna have to go back, sit, and like make sure I listen closely to see if there's anything bad that I don't like in this, you know. And that's when it becomes work. Like, all right, I gotta do all this work.
Yeah,
it's like, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's kind of like that last final stretch that's usually the annoying one, but that's just how you get to the end of the road. That's kind of what separates like and I don't, you know, I don't mean to be like that guy to say like that's what separates the pros from the amateurs, but like it's like putting in that work to get it to the final polished piece. That's where it really tests you. That's where you really push. Like, honestly, like while I was mixing this, I was, and the people on my Twitch stream, they saw it. Like, I was pushing myself. Like, I was pushing. But that's just part of it.
Explain
like,
everything, right? While you're doing it, you're explaining everything.
You
why you do this.
Yeah, I get the screen. You got the screen capture. You got the clean audio straight into the computer. Everything. Yeah, I for this, and this was the first time I've showed anyone like the process behind the creation and you know, and the mixing, all that stuff. I've never done that in the past. I've always been terrified to like solo my isolated vocal track and be like, this is what I sound like straight up raw. I've always been terrified, but like I gotta get over that, because like at the end of the day, man, we're all the same person. Like, yeah, people just like hearing like the nice auto-tuned vocals like at the end of the, like, you know, once you finish everything, but like we all have of the same sort of voice. I mean, you know, I guess not some are not comfortable singing, some are, but like, fuck it. I want to strip back like the front and I need to show you everything. So that's what I did. I live streamed the whole mixing session, which was like 160 hours in October. Yeah. And I showed everyone how I did it. No hiding, nothing. Yeah.
That's awesome, bro. That shit, that shit's come on fire.
Thank you.
One thing that hit me, bro, I literally, so the song Descalza, right?
Descalza, yeah.
Yeah, bro. That shit hit me, bro.
Yeah.
So at first it was, you know, it's like it's kind of like slow. It's just a beat. And I was like ready for you to come in with the vocals.
Yeah, that Narcos type beat.
Yeah, and then it like slows down and you hear, is that your mom? Is it your mom talking?
My mother. Yeah.
Your mom talking about her, like, you know, how she grew up, how she never had this, you know, this and that. She never had toys. And the thing that hit me, she was like, oh, I never put on a pair of shoes until I was 7 years old. Wow, like that one 7 years old. Like, imagine how, like, people take shoes for granted. Like, you know, I used to get brand new shoes, go play football, go play basketball in them the same day. Like, that's how, you know, for granted I took shit. Yeah. And the fact your mom literally grew up without shoes until she was 7 years old, the first time she put on shoes, that shit hit me deep.
Yeah.
So what made you put that on the album, bro?
We were at a restaurant, what's it called? It's in East Boston. It's some like
Hacienda?
Nah.
La Gran Manzana?
No, I don't remember. Let's see, where was it? I don't remember. It was like, it's a part of East Boston, and I haven't been to often, so it's not like a main like part of East Boston, but it's
Orient Heights, Jalisco's.
Here, well, let's see. Sometimes like the voice notes usually tell you like the location of where you were, but let's see. I'm opening the voice notes right now. We digging.
Hey.
No, it didn't show. Oh, that sucks, bro. I'm about to call her. Should we call her?
Hey, do it up.
Let's call your mom. Yeah,
hey, do it up.
Okay. All right, we'll call her mom.
It was the first time we called someone on the show.
All right, here we go. Let's check it out. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it on stream. Here.
You put her on speaker. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Just let me. Hello. Ma, tengo una pregunta. Okay, estoy haciendo una entrevista. Okay, está en speaker.
Hola.
¿Cuál restaurante fuimos cuando, te acuerdas el audio que agarré de, cuál era? Que me dijiste la historia de que no tenía que conseguiste los zapatos cuando tenías 7 años. ¿Te acuerdas de esa historia? ¿Qué restaurante era ese?
Chili's.
No.
Chili's.
Nos fuimos para ¿qué era que comimos? Pupusas.
Oh.
Ya.
En East Boston.
Ya, ¿qué era el restaurante?
Se llama Mi pueblito.
Mi pueblito.
Mi pueblito. All right, there we go.
Pueblito.
Okay.
Hey, yo, tell her she's
Eso era
awesome, bro. Tell
todo.
her she's
Yeah,
awesome.
tell her she's awesome. Tell her
Todos
she's
mandan
awesome.
saludos.
Okay, bye. I love
Gracias,
you.
gracias.
bebé.
Love you too,
I
man.
love you.
No, no.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, lindo.
Bye. I love her.
Oh,
but
she
yeah.
sounds like the goat, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's awesome. But yeah, we were just eating food, and she started going to like her childhood and how she grew up and all that stuff. And it was the conversation was just hitting. It was just hitting a certain way. And I just like, she didn't realize I was recording. I literally just hit record on voice notes. I pretended I was going like on Instagram or something, and I put it down next to her, and I just started recording, and it just felt right. And then I think another time she called me, and for the final track, she called me, and we were talking about like buying a car and like getting your license and all that stuff, because I wasn't licensed back like when we had that call, and I didn't have a car. And she was just talking to me about how like you gotta do that first step. You gotta go get your license and all that stuff. And again, that conversation just hit, and I just grabbed, like, as we were on the phone, same situation, I grabbed the microphone really quick and I put it up to the phone. I'm like, this is what I need. I need this sort of thing, this sort of like, I don't know, like life advice. It's just hitting a certain way. And I know I want to put it into a song. Because like this whole album, I'm kind of dedicating it to like my experience growing up in Chelsea and all that stuff. And that was just the perfect thing to put in. It just felt right.
Yeah, nah, and it hits, bro. I'm telling you, it hits, because my dad, you know, he's told me similar stories. He grew up in Honduras, you know, he grew up in, like, you know, he would tell me like they would all, like, his house, my grandmother was the only one to have a TV on the whole city. It's like I said it last week, it was like 10 houses in a place, right? And there was like 30 kids, something like that, you know. They just had a bunch of kids running around. They had one TV in the whole place, and they would all gather, 30 kids, just to watch TV.
That's wild.
Like he told me you didn't have toys and shit like that. And those types of stories is kind of like,
damn.
It's like, why, like, this is why they came to this country, and it kind of like puts us, like, you know, that's why they say, yo, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to become good for us, because this is why I came to this country for you. And it's like, I feel like one thing I think I had to write like a paper or something like that, and it was talking about like it was like a sociology paper, right? And I was like, and I was talking about how some experiences that other people can't have, like don't get to have, that change you as a person. And that's one of them for us. Like as you know, kids of immigrants, it's always like, you know, they come to the country looking for, you know, a better life. They're coming here to try to better themselves, to better the situation, make a good life for us, the kids, right? So it's like, now as us, when we're growing up, like, I'm telling you, no other race, no other person can have this experience, because they don't have these people coming and they tell you bro, I would literally hear on a daily basis, yo, ponte las pilas, yo, you gotta do this, you gotta make sure that you become successful, you gotta go to, you know, do good in school, whatever, blah blah blah, do what you gotta do to become successful. And it's like it's always trying to be a push. And it's like, now like I literally live my life trying to, like, you know, fulfill those shoes that my parents came and brought.
And you don't see it, like, when you're growing up. You're kind of just like, because you're you know, when you're growing up, you're just kind of privileged. And they tell you that stuff. Like, as a kid, my mom would tell me like, oh, we didn't have this, we didn't have that. I'm like,
you shrug it off, bro.
And I do, you know. And it's like, you don't realize until you're older that, like, fuck, like they literally, I don't know like what the situation with your parents were, but my parents were illegal, or they're illegal immigrants, and like they risked their lives to be here for the family, for me. And it only hits me now when I'm older, when I'm starting to feel life, you know, when life is starting to hit me directly. I'm like, shit, like, damn, they went through, like, they were like my age when they showed up. Like, I roughly have my life together, and they were already going to another country and trying to figure out how to exist. You know what I mean? So it only took, or it took until like I was older to understand like what that actually means. You know?
And you know what's crazy, bro?
Yeah.
It's like, you said that we are privileged, but there's even people that are more privileged than us. But because we have, you know, those people that are like a straight up example of like struggle, right?
Yeah.
My dad came here illegal, bro. He came here, now he's a citizen, but he came here illegal at 18 years old with the shirt on his back. That's it, right? So it's like now every day, now that I understand that, I see him, you know, working his ass off, getting whatever he wants to get. And I'm like, yo, that's inspiring, right? And now I'm like, I need to do the same. Like I'm here and I've got all these opportunities. Let me take advantage of them.
Yeah. That's exactly how I feel. Like I have that, like, sorry about that. I have like that same fight. I feel like it's kind of coded in my brain to like do 110% in whatever I'm invested in. You know, I think it's just something that was passed down to me. That's why I'm so invested in what I do. Like when I dropped out of high school, I didn't understand why my mom was so caught up on it. It's like, if it's not doing, you know, it's not benefiting me, why is it affecting me? But it's because she literally came from over there, over here, to give her children a better life, and I'm over here basically throwing it away.
Yeah, it seems like
I didn't
it
understand
to them.
that. Yeah,
it seems like it in the moment when it happens. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
And that's the care of a parent, you know what I mean? It's like when they're roasting you and shit like that, because I went through that. Like my mom used to be like, you're gonna fucking fail high school, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna be a failure if you don't fucking do your homework. And I used to be like instead of being like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like now I'll be like, she's right, you know, like I gotta do something. I used to be like, she thinks I'm gonna fucking fail, and it would be like I would like kind of like go against her, you know what I mean? Like, oh nah, she's against me, like what, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, she doesn't want me to succeed, and it's the total opposite. It really is. Yeah. My mom was hard on me because she wants nothing but me to succeed. Yeah. She's giving me her all.
I remember, dude. You remember we were neighbors?
Yeah, we were neighbors, bro.
I legit saw you learn how to ride a bike. You remember?
That's
you would
funny,
like
bro.
I would like watch from outside the window. I don't know who it was, but one of your like family
my
members.
brother.
I was your brother. Yeah. Oh yeah, your brother would like teach you how to ride a bike. He's just chilling. And he's like, yeah, get on the bike, and I'll just.
Bro, that fucking my brother watches the show, but I love you, bro. But this dude's a fucking dickhead. He goes. So this is how you learn how to ride a bike. I'm like, all right. He goes, all right. What you want to do is you want to wear short sleeve shirt and shorts. And then I fucking fell and I cut myself, and he's like, you'll never fall again. I was like, thanks, bro. You fuck. Yeah,
that's pretty nice. That's actually pretty good, bro. I'm gonna have to take that one, bro.
But I love that dude. But yeah, that's awesome. That's crazy.
35 Crescent Avenue, eh?
35 Crescent Ave, bro.
Yes, sir.
That shit was insane, bro.
Yes, sir.
Bro, those were the times, bro.
Those were
35 Crescent Ave, bro. That's crazy. I forgot all about that until you, bro. That shit, like right now, bro, went into my head, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's great, bro. The red bike, bro. I was like,
yo, this man's remembering everything.
I was like 12, bro.
It's all coming back. It's all coming back.
Damn.
That's awesome, bro. That's
so one of the songs that really stood out to me, I feel like I didn't understand it. I don't know if there's a story behind it. Was Beta Version. On the album, bro. So can you talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a song that I kind of dedicated to my father, who I don't really talk to. Yeah. I kind of just wrote that song because there's a lot that it's not, at least like early on, I really had a ton of feelings towards him, and that's what came out on that song. We're not really on speaking terms, and I honestly feel like that song is the last point of communication we're gonna have. So that song is kind of dedicated to him, like kind of just the experience I had growing up as a kid, like with the super abusive father and all that stuff. Man. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, if you want to dive in, I'm happy to dive in.
I think we could, like, if you want to.
Oh hell yeah, let's do it. Yeah,
so the song, so you say you're the beta version of me, so you're calling him like the beta version. What does that mean to you?
Like he's like the first. So like if you see like a photo of him when he was my age, we look the same. And like I kind of see him as a beta version of, he was like the first version before me, and that was a fuck up. And then I'm kind of like I learned what happened, what screwed up on his end, and I kind of apply that to my life, and I kind of basically learn from his mistakes, basically.
Mhm.
Yeah, my father. Okay, let's just sum it up. Ooh, my laptop is dying. Okay, hold on.
All good, bro.
Let me
good,
get
bro.
my charger. Hold
Go
one
ahead.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, that's crazy. I forgot that we lived. I forgot that he lived upstairs, bro. I forgot I even learned how to ride my bike there, bro. I thought, like, you know when like you like a memory comes to you, like when someone says something. That's legit what happened to me, because, bro, I would have thought I just knew how to ride a fucking bike.
We are back, boys.
He
We are
said
back.
bro.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah.
What's up? Sorry, I'm back.
No, he was
Nah,
talking
you're
about
cool.
you remembering.
Cool.
This man's still
Yeah, I was-
on that shit.
The
What
bike,
is-
my fault. I was talking about the bike, bro.
The bike.
Bro, nah, because it was like a thing where, like, bro, like I would have lived my whole life. If you didn't say that, I would have lived my whole life, like, just thinking, like, yeah, I just learned how to ride a fucking bike. But then when you said that, it like threw me back to the origin story. I was like, oh shit.
You
bro.
were on it for like, you were on that for a while, like every day. I don't even remember how long, but I would see every day you just little bit. And I saw the progress as you learned to bike. And one day, I remember specifically one day you finally got it and you were so fucking excited.
Bro,
I remember that. Yeah. You were so excited.
Yeah, bro. I'm hyped right now, bro. Oh, that's fucking
Yeah,
crazy, bro. But what were we diving into for?
So
that?
the beta version song.
Beta
beta
version.
version.
Yeah, so basically, like, my father, he was super abusive when I was growing up, and and then I reconnected with him after I stopped talking to him, and then thought things would get better, and things just didn't. It was the same sort of thing, and he's also, I'm honestly, I don't know what his health situation is, but last I heard it was kind of like a terminal illness. And so I thought maybe like that, we could reconnect and all that stuff, but I guess he just didn't allow that. So it's kind of like I can't like be near him because he's just he's not a person you want to live around. You want to exist around. He's super toxic and he's not in the right headspace. So like I kind of just wrote that song thinking about all that stuff. Like, he was like, I saw a lot. The scary thing, I'll say this, is that like now that I'm older, I see a lot of him and me, and what scares me honestly is that what if I go down the same path that he does? What if I start seeing shit? What if I fall down that hole and I think, I start convincing myself that the whole world is against me? You can't tell a crazy person they're crazy. You just cannot. So like that's what that song is. I'm fearful that like I might end up like that, but also like I gotta get my head out of that and just be like, nah, I'll learn from that. Yeah.
Nah, I feel that, because I mean, my dad's not abusive. I still live with my dad too, but it's just like he's always been like a different type of person. Like, he's not like me at all. Like, I'm not similar to him, and it's like I definitely find times where I'm like, I want to be different than him, because like I don't like the way he is. Like, one of the things, like he's always like trying to flex on people. He's always like he like cares a lot about what people think. So in myself, like, I didn't like the way that like he would always tell me, oh, do this, do that because of these people, because of that, because of this. And I was like, oh, I don't want to be like that. Now I try myself. I like, I don't give a fuck what people think about me. I don't give a fuck what I wear. I don't give a fuck how I look. Like, what matters to me is like who I am as a person. And I like, somehow my dad did teach me something, not in meaning to,
not directly.
Not directly, but he did teach me something. And it's like, it is tough, because like me and my dad, I literally have gone on, like, I live with him. Imagine I live with him, and there's been months that I, like, consecutive, like almost a whole year where I didn't speak to him, and I would see him every single day. And I didn't, like, we just were not speaking to each other. And I was like, bro, I was like 16 years old. So imagine a 16-year-old, like, I was just like, immature. And I thought it was like, I was just mad at him. I was like, fuck you. They're like, all right.
Yeah.
If you don't want me, like, I don't want you. It was like, it's definitely like, I don't know. I think it's like fathers have like pride or some shit like that. I don't know. In your case.
It's what it is.
It's that Latino, like, machismo that kind of it's this weird like thing to it.
Yeah.
It's up to you whether you take it. You know what I mean? It's up to you whether you apply that to your life. Like it's up to you whether like you want to reflect that, you know, and what parts of your father you or people that you grew up with who are your examples. Like it's up to you what part of their personalities you want to take on, you know. And it's very easy to just be the exact same, you know what I mean? Just because that's how you were raised, that's how you grew up.
That's what you see, bro. That's what you see. Yeah, nah. I mean, I'll definitely say like my relation with my dad has definitely gotten better over the years. Yeah. But it's definitely been like it was like a roller coaster, bro. It was a thing where like fucking bro, I hated him. I'm not even gonna lie, I fucking hated him, dude. It was like oh man, he was just like one of the most impatient people like alive, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So he was just like, you couldn't even speak to the man, bro. Like he was just so impatient. I literally like, this is getting like into my head, but I literally like, I felt like I was so impatient in my life. I still am impatient. I felt like I got it from my dad. So I grew a beard to show myself that I have patience within myself. Bro. You feel me? I literally showed I wanted to prove to myself every day when I looked in the mirror that I have fucking patience because I grew out this fucking beard. Yeah. Like that ass, bro. It's been 3 fucking years and I still have this beard. And like, oh man, it's crazy, bro.
It takes work to break out of that cycle that you've been in, you know, that you've been like shown how to, you know, like that, live,
essentially, right?
Yeah. And so it's like, it's up, like I keep saying, it's kind of like up to the individual to decide to break out of it. Is it easy? No, but that's just a test.
It's not, because sometimes you don't even know you're doing it. Like it really takes a lot of like, you know, sitting down. Like one thing I think my dad lacks is he has no sense of self-reflection. He doesn't know how to like see his own problems, identify he has a problem in a case, and then, you know, try to fix it, right? So like me, like seeing that is when I was like, all right, I need to learn how to self-reflect. And then I started seeing like a lot of the parallels I had with him and a lot of things. Like I was like, oh, like one thing that I hated him for doing this, bro. Like I have a girlfriend, right? Me and my girl have been together for almost 5 years now, right?
Oh wow.
Forever and ever and ever.
Yeah, like it's been a while, and I love it with all my heart. And my dad, I'm telling you, when I got a girl, he would always tell me, yo, you're stupid for having a girlfriend, bro. Go enjoy your life, bro. Go do, you know, get mad girls, enjoy your life while you're young, because you're gonna be tight when you're older and you can't do it anymore. And I was like, and I feel like, you know, a lot of it is like self, you know, he's just, you know, what is it called? Projecting.
Yeah, they project their life into you, bro.
Like they want you to, they want you to live the life they couldn't, right? Yes. So it's like he was telling me all this stuff, and like, you know, there was a point where, like I hated my dad too, bro, because he was like, he cheated on my mom, right? And he like it felt like not only did he cheat on my mom, it felt like he cheated me too. Like, am I not good enough for you? Is our family not good enough for you that you have to go find another family to go be with? Yeah. Right? So it was like, you know, and I take that now and I see that, and now I'm trying to be the complete opposite. You know, it's like,
that's good. Yeah, that's good.
I don't want to be like that. I seen the damage it does to a kid like myself, because I felt it. I seen the damage it does to, you know, my mom as a female. Like, you know, they think that they're less than what they really are because you make it seem like they're not good enough, right? So it's like, you know, I just take what my dad does, and I'm like, if I don't like it, I'm like, nah, I can't be like that, right? You got to be the complete opposite.
Yes,
but then there's so many people that, you know, they don't have the chance to sit down and self-reflect, and they get into those same cycles as their parents.
Yeah, it's this weird like pride thing. Like it's kind of just like people don't like reflecting because it's not that it's not cool, but it's like it's not very normal for like this conversation to happen, you know. It's kind of just like when people have this conversation, it's more like, oh my fucking damn, it's like you're doing the same thing, you know, you're being the same fucking dickhead that you looked up to and you fucking hate now. It's up to you whether you change that.
I think it's a thing where like a lot of people just don't want to kind of like smell the coffee kind of thing. They don't want to like deal with their fucking emotions, you know what I mean?
Because
it's like Bill Burr, like he talks about that. I never want to show my emotion, you know what I mean? This and that. So he talks about like a jar, right? And he talks about that, like he fucking closes it, seals it, and seals it, and seals it, and just fucking deeper and deeper into his chest, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then it's like you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta open the jar.
And that's just gonna go.
Yeah, and then you're gonna be at first, you're gonna be like,
it's a mess.
Yeah, oh fuck, you know what I mean? But you have to clear the space, and you have to individually. It's work, like you're saying. It's fucking work. It's fucking work to reflect on yourself and why the fuck you are who you are and what the fuck you want to be, right? And then you just consistently doing it, and then there comes a point where you feel a little better, right?
Yeah,
if you guys can agree, right? You guys feel a little better.
Absolutely.
And then you'd be like, all right, so it's fucking working. And then you learn to deal with your fucking shit.
Yeah, that's just in our situations. That's just how we were raised. It's just programmed for men. And I don't mean to get into like super like in this not political, but in this topic, but like literally, bro, like Latino men are just so fucking toxic in the way they handle their emotions. Like you don't handle them because that shit's fucking gay. That's how you're programmed to think. You know what I mean? Look how I turned out. No, but but like that, you're just like, that's how you're just programmed to think, and that's just what was put on us, which sucks. Yeah, but like I say, it's up to us whether we change that, like it's like, you see, it's all like the machismo of like the men are just like this tough guy who just kind of carries himself that way, that way,
bro.
you know, that
bro.
way. Yeah, it's like
we can tell how you're.
They can't give compliments, like honest compliments. They always have to give a dickhead comment after it because it like or else that's not cool.
Yeah, it's weird for sure. And I think another thing is like, so you were saying about how people sometimes don't want to deal with their own shit. It's sometimes it feels like I think people are like they don't want to look at themselves, like look down at themselves, right?
Yeah.
It's like you want to think you're the best, you're all this and that, like what you think you are in your head, right?
Yeah.
And you don't want to look at yourself in another side of the face, another angle,
another perspective,
another perspective. Right?
Yeah, it's like you don't. It's like that's when when you get practice doing that is when it becomes easy. When you get practice on, like, all right, I did this thing. Like, is it the best thing for me? Is it, you reflect. Like, I've gone so far as to every single day I ask, who am I as a person? What holds me like this? Actually, so one thing I always tell Vic. I don't know if I actually talk. I tell this to myself. I talk to myself, right? And
ladies and gentlemen, real quick, this man, he'll be texting me like half fucking sentences, like if I'm in his fucking head, and I'm just like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? That thing that I was telling you about, and I'm like, bro, I don't recall. And then he goes, it might have been to myself, my fault, bro.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember. So one thing that I think it was like. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. All right. It was like, so self-reflecting, right? You have to like look at yourself in another angle, right? So what was I trying to say? So it started with my dad, right? This is where so it started with, all right, here it is. So I don't want myself to be influenced. I want myself, to be myself, right? Like truly myself. So like we said earlier, there are people that, they have influences from their parents and they think it's themselves, but it's really an influence from their parents. So it's not really like a decision they're actively making.
Okay.
So one of the things that I noticed was it started with how I was and the parallels with my dad.
Yeah.
Whereas where I was realizing all these parallels and how him being him was influencing me to be like him. And I didn't like that. I was like, bro, I want to be myself, right? I want to know that when I do something, it's because I wanted to do it. When I don't do something, it's because I didn't want to do it. It's like, it's truly from what I believe in myself that this is the best thing for me, right? I don't want it to be influenced from other people.
Yeah.
So it started with that little bit of self-reflection. And now I've gone so far as to question who I am on a daily basis. Like who is Jason Mendez? Like I said this in another episode. I question who is Jason Mendez in the morning and before I go to sleep. And I like go and I see like, and there's a lot of times where I'm like, wow, I did that. not even wanting to really do that. And then if the situation comes up again, now because I've reflected, I can bring that into this new situation where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do what I really want to do in that situation instead of doing what somebody else taught me to do instead. Like there's so many things. Like if you really sit down, like I'm saying this to the audience or whoever needs to hear this. If you really sit down and start taking, notes of yourself, reflecting, understanding who you are, you'll start to see how many things don't come from what you truly feel. They come from what somebody else taught you.
And it's like we're on autopilot.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're on autopilot, and it's like the GPS is telling you what to do, and it's not yourself. It's not you. I gotta take a left turn right here. It's really like somebody told you to do that, and you just think that that's true.
And you're just flowing, bro.
And you're just flowing. And people take another one is religion. Like I don't want to roast religion. Like if you're a religious person, I bro, do it up. Like my friend Omi, we've had him on the pod a couple times. He's a really he loves God, right? He loves Jesus Christ. He'll tell me
he lives for God.
He lives for God, right? But he wasn't like that before, and now when he talks about it, it truly feels like it's him that's saying that. It's not just like what you learn. But there's so many kids, especially in our households, like Catholic, Latin households. It's always like the church. Like you got to be religious, and it's like you got to just take it. You just got to be religious, and it's not like
the thing about Omi, right? The thing about Omi that's different from that is because, all right, when I was growing up, right, I was forced to go to church, right? I had to go to church. You have to go to church, right? But the difference between Omi loves God, right? But Omi doesn't bombard you with, you gotta be like me. He's like in the same way how we're sharing, right? The three of us, we're sharing our experiences about life, is the same way he's just sharing his experience with God to us. It's not like he's trying to convert you or none. He's just saying, yo, I love God. Like this is what he's done for me, or this is what's going on in my life. I feel amazing, whatever. But it's never like you gotta do this, man. You know what I mean? Like no bullshit. Like Omi's like a brother to me, and I love that dude because he is who he is. But if let's say like he wasn't like that and he was like, you gotta fucking, I would be like, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But it's different. He's a fucking beast, bro. He's a fucking beast.
That's what separates like the people that I admire when they can, like, they're religious. Yes, they believe in something, but it's not hatred fueled. Because like the difference is, you ask a religious person who just follows religion just because that's how they were raised. You ask them what, like a good example is like the whole like Adam and Eve thing. It's like, why? It's like, why do you have to go to church? Because God said so. Okay, but why? They don't really know how to explain it. But if you ask like someone who's a devoted Christian and absolutely believes in like the love of the Holy Spirit, they'll say because, and they'll go in depth as to why. And it's not a forced thing. It's not forced upon them, and they have an explanation as to why they follow that route. And it's not, like I say, it's just not forced. It's very like, this is what works for me, and that's kind of like the main difference between both.
Yeah, it's exactly
that I've seen, at least.
Yeah, it's exactly what I'm like trying to say is like, when you believe something and you believe it because you believe it, not because somebody else told you to believe it. And it's not just with religion, it's with anything like racism, for example. That's another one. Racism is taught, right? It's taught from adults that think that their white people are better than whatever, or even Hispanic households that black people are bad because of whatever. Dude,
my father was probably one of the most racist people. He said it himself. He said I've clearly heard him say, he hates black people. He said, am I racist? I think I'm racist, word by word. He said, I hate Puerto Ricans. He said all of that, legit. That's how it is. And that's fucked up. Like, I didn't want to see that growing up. You know what I mean? Like, why should have been that way?
Yeah. And luckily for you, you have the chance to free think, and you think freely, and you believe what you want to believe. And it's because you have the chance to think freely. There's other people that, I'm telling you, it's like they're so ignorant and so like in it that they don't even notice that it's not what they truly believe. It's like, so that's what I'm telling you to our audience or whoever needs to hear this, bro. Please self-reflect, understand who you are, understand what you believe and what you want to believe for yourself, and then throw everything else out, bro, because that's
Yes.
how you're gonna live your life better and be a happier person.
I genuinely believe that what you put out, you get back. Like if you're just putting out unnecessary negativity, that's all you're gonna get back. That's all you're gonna reflect. I try to the way I think, at least with things, it's like, is this negativity needed? Like, is this necessarily needed? Like, do I need to put that out? Like, I'm not perfect. Yeah, I'll have my moments where I'm a complete dickhead, you know, but like
we all do.
It's tough because it's like you
we're
have
human.
negativity.
Yeah, we're human. We're like super like, you know, primitive, and we still have those instincts encoded in us. But like that's how I like to think. Like, is this necessary? Like, do I need to put that out? Do I need to like make myself seem this way just because it's a pride thing? You know? Yeah.
Like, luckily for me, I got a lot of friends that they don't hate me because I do like push it a lot. Like, they're like, there was friends that I had that talked a lot of shit, and I hate talking shit. Like, and I have been like that my whole life, right? Like, talking shit is like, why are you gonna do it? Like, you know, especially with Instagram, bro. This is why one of the reasons I hate social media. Like, you can look at a picture of somebody, yo, look at this picture of this person, bro. Like, oh, and then everybody starts laughing, and I when I'm in those situations, I don't even care, bro. Like, if you hate me, you hate me. You after this, but I'll be like, yo, why are you talking shit? Like, what is that person doing to you? Do you think it's funny? Are you laughing at them? Is it a joke to you? Like, all right, why is that a joke to you? What if somebody was doing the same thing to you just in another household, right? And luckily for me, I have friends that really listen to what I say and take it into themselves. And I've had a lot of friends come back and be like, oh, I'm trying to talk shit less. I'm trying to do this less. And you really, you'll see how freeing it is to like not care about.
Not give a fuck about anyone else.
Yeah, bro. When you only care about yourself and not give a fuck about anybody else, it's, bro, you feel like a bird, bro, flying. Like nothing can pull you down, bro. Yeah, like even people talking shit becomes whatever.
Jokes, bro. It becomes. This dude just fucking said that, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a super great feeling when you can just take the negativity and just say, okay, cool. Anyways, let's move on with life. You know, like that's a super freeing feeling.
It's awesome, bro. And I'm telling you, that's another thing. If you guys are listening, take that into account too. Really dive into what you like. Why are you talking shit? Understand what it is, because that's talking shit is really one of those things that you're not talking shit because you don't like that person. You're most likely talking shit because it's something you hate about yourself. So when you talk shit, please stop. Think about why you're talking shit about that person. And understand that, oh man, maybe you'll find out that it's truly something you feel in yourself, and that way you can feel more comfortable with yourself. When you are not, you know, people run away from their insecurities all the fucking time, bro. So if you feel insecure, don't run away from it, run towards it, bro. Tackle that shit, bro, like a fucking linebacker, bro. That ass, bro. Like now for me, I try to spread positivity out into like we a lot are always trying to post people, you know, coming on the come up, trying to do new things with themselves, and it's like, I see so many people, like, they get happy when I tell them that I like their stuff. And like, genuinely, I don't lie to people. If I don't like it, I'm going to tell you. If I like it, I do. I'm going to tell you I like it too. So when I like something, I tell people, and they like, you know, they're really positive, and that positivity comes back to me. And I'm like, damn, bro, I feel really good after I do that shit.
Yeah. I mean, like like I said, I'm not perfect, and like I still have my faults and all that stuff, but like the way I like to look at it now, and like kind of like the path that I try to stay on, it's like at the end of the day, everyone's gonna make their own opinion about someone. You know what I mean? And I don't care as much anymore to change my opinion about someone. You make your own opinion. Like I will have my opinions over people, and that's my opinion, you know? And like, who am I to like set like, you know, like the way they think about someone? It's just not up to me. Like I've done it in the past. Like we all have. We live and we learn, you know, but it's kind of just like, nah, this is why I don't like. And when I kind of have said in the past as to why I, like, let's say I don't like an individual, it's like I'll say roughly why, but like at the end of the day, it's like it's up to you, man. This is just my experience with this one individual, you know. Yours may be different. May be different. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
I feel like that like what you're talking about, like where it's like, Jason, man, I hate this dude, so you gotta hate him too. I feel like that's mad fucking like freshman year high school.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's like some bullshit that people just carry on into their
this
fucking
clicky
lives.
shit.
It's like let's say like Jason fucking didn't like someone for whatever reason. I doubt that would happen. This dude loves everybody.
Yeah.
But let's say that's the fucking thing, right? He hates someone, and then I chill with them. Jason's like, I can't chill with you no more. You chilled with this so and so. You know what I mean? Like,
oh no, yeah, I hate that.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like, who gives a fuck? Like the way I think about it is, like and this is why like it bothers me, like racism shit like that, where like people are like judging you based on like shit that's like out of your
control.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like all right. I'm like, I see us three, right? I don't see fucking, this dude's this dude's, you know what I mean? I'm just saying we're three humans, bro, and we're fucking chilling, having a great convo. You know what I mean? The same way, like if I see a white dude, I'm not like this fucking white guy. I'm just like, it's just a dude. He's just a dude chilling, bro. You know what I mean? And then you judge them based on how they fucking treat you, right? Like, and then, like, right? It's like this fucking dude's a dickhead, right? If he treated me bad or whatever, and then he just so happened to be white. It's not he's white, so he's a fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
And then all other white people are dickheads. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you categorize people into like, that's the problem. Like people
them in boxes
are trying to put this. Dude read my fucking mind. We got to stop hanging out.
Oh,
we're fucking, we're like, it's connected right now.
Y'all the same people.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Don't tell Jason that. He's going to start thinking we could talk between our minds. Bro.
He's going to send you half sentences now. He's not going to say full sentences.
I already don't send them. I already said, I'm going to send 25% now. Bro.
Yeah.
Well, another thing. So one thing that I started thinking about when you said that, Vic, was when you do that, right? Say you have a bad experience with a person, and then they, you cut them off or whatever. Like you might lose a chance. Like there's so much. I look at people like books, bro. Really, like a book has a story, and you can learn from that book, right?
Yeah.
So when I look at another person, whether it's Vic, Aaron right here, my mom, my dad, whoever, on the random person on the street, even crackheads sometimes can tell a story.
Crackheads tell the best stories. It's old people crackheads, best stories.
They tell the best stories. So
old people and crackheads, best stories.
Yeah, and if you like categorize somebody as something and then don't give yourself a chance to like experience a conversation with them, experience who they are as a person, you might be like withholding yourself from something that might change your life, bro. Like literally, that person could change your life with something that they said. I've had so many instances. I worked at a pizzeria where just a bunch of crackheads came in talking about random bullshit, wanting pizza, free pizza, and they would just start talking to me. I'd give them whatever, a slice or whatever, and I would just start talking to them. That's when I started really learning, like, people are like, you can learn anything from, you can learn something from everybody.
Anybody, bro, anybody.
And I feel like, I'm telling you, those are the conversations that I enjoy. I like talking about stuff. Like, I want to open people's eyes, and that's one of the biggest eye openers. Like, you can't open your eyes until you open your eyes. You know what I mean? Until you open your eyes about yourself, wipe your own ass is when you really, wipe your own ass. Like, people are so worried about wiping other people's asses. Wipe your ass because you got shit. You got shit.
We back.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yo, so we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I really wanted to dive into your more about your music. I got mad questions.
I know.
I have mad answers.
I'm sorry that shit got off track, bro. But
that's an amazing conversation.
We're good, man.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to say is I appreciate you talking about everything with your dad too, because like I know a lot of people, it feels hard for people to talk about stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you talking about it with us.
Yeah, Thank you, bro, man. For real.
No worries. Yeah, absolutely.
So we brought it up earlier, but you're signed to a label, bro. You're signed to 5x2 Records. So how'd that come to be? Like, how did you sign? When did you sign? Like, when did this become a thing, bro?
Yeah, no, I met the McCarthy's like when I was playing, like when Pillbook was a 3-piece. Like I was out playing shows and I met like the family and like when I booked the show and like we clicked immediately. Like it was like we met once, we were like best friends, and I was like staying over like weekends on stuff, and then weekends went for months, and then we kind of just like Rob was like, hey, like you should just move in, like, and then let's get this going. Like I will help you. It's kind of like, it's more like an artist collective. We have like, like his daughters have a band, his son has a band, and we all just kind of live under the same roof and like just like make music, and so we just kind of help each other out. So
It's
that
beautiful, bro.
So
that's
you live
kind of
with
just
them?
how it
You
is.
live
Yes,
with
I
them
do.
right
Yeah, we do.
Damn,
we,
that's pretty cool, bro.
it's split between this studio right here and then like downstairs is where the live drums usually happen. Yeah. And then we usually have like bands come in and do like we call it like the live stream sessions where bands come in and they record like their full set, and we have like we record everything and I mix it and we like stream it on Twitch and we get donations through that and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like it's a whole team.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yes,
I got a
sir.
quote. I got a
awesome.
quote from the website, the label's website, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's about you, bro.
Right.
It literally says, Aaron is the creative force behind everything that 5x2 does. Every image, every video, every sound, every site, every promotion has Aaron's fingerprint on it, and nothing goes out the door without his blessing. Bro, you're an important guy, brother.
Yeah.
You're a fucking important dude, bro. What's your daily like fucking day look like when you're not making your own music? What is it, a 24-hour thing? You don't sleep, bro?
Wake up. I wake up like around. I'm trying to get better at it. But I wake up around 9:30. I start by kind of just getting coffee and stuff, and I start by mixing. Usually, right now, I have a band who just signed on the label, Evil Felipe. They're like a punk surf band, and so I just touch up the mix on things that have to be touched up, and then I just kind of move on to whatever project has to move on, whether it be like some sort of promo material. Right now, the main focus is getting everything in line before we start pushing out this album. Yeah, it kind of just depends on what the priority is. It kind of just differs day to day. Like this whole like entire October was just me waking up, getting the day started around 12, mixing till 10 p.m. every day. Yeah.
Damn.
Yes,
So
sir.
you
busy.
live it,
You're a
bro.
bit
Yes, sir.
busy
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
guy,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Just got a car, so like and I just like picked up like a part-time job like at Christmas tree shop, the seasonal position, because like honestly just a bunch of like cool moms hang out there, so like screw it, you know what I mean? And cars, that car insurance be hitting different, but but for the most part, like that's kind of what it is. Like I just kind of do this all the time, and I don't really know people out here like that, so like it's not like a lot of chilling out in the city. Like I'll go not now, I'm being careful because like Chelsea is a hot spot. But for the most part, like it's kind of just work and do my thing, and then when it's time to hang, I go out to the city. Yeah.
So I know a little bit about like bands, but I know bands need to like tour.
Yes,
you
sir.
know what I mean? Like people need to like perform. So how has COVID affected the label and you personally? How has that been? Like, is it like
it was like everything we've done, or everything that basically people have seen now, kind of it's kind of direct response to COVID, like the quarantine sessions. I came back from tour.
Fire.
I tour with a band called Young Culture. They're a pop punk band. And so like after tour, canceled 5 dates out of like the month and a half that we're on, the last 5 dates. I came back home and I'm like, I need to do something, because I played Audio Tree, which is like a live thing in studio type thing, and that inspired me. I was like, I got to do something, and so I filmed the quarantine sessions, and then
which are fire, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't watched the quarantine sessions, Pillbook, you gotta fucking watch it.
No bullshit.
They visually look fire.
That's what I was gonna
say.
say.
The music is fire.
No bullshit.
You gotta fucking watch it.
Yo, that's some shit that if you a Chifa, bro, smoke your shit.
Hey, yeah.
Put that shit on. The lights, the sounds, everything will just transport you, bro. That shit is fire.
You will be coolin'. I'm telling you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, it's must-see shit. You gotta fucking do it. Fucking subscribe right now to Pillbook. Press pause and then go and then come back, because this shit's fire too. You feel me?
Thank you. Yeah, like, and then we did the live stream sessions, which was a direct response to like big venue shows weren't a thing, so we just kind of did like live recordings of bands, and like I mixed them and all that stuff, and that's been the one main one. It's kind of like, where can we keep on moving and grinding while the main thing of playing live shows isn't available to do. So I just kind of been focusing on releasing music.
Yeah.
And just kinda...
You must miss that shit though. Live shows are probably fire, bro.
Oh yeah, dude, I miss it so much. Like I used to, Pillbook, like I said, it was a band, and then like for a little bit, it was like me with, like a couple like Owen and Finn and stuff like that. And we just like play out live. And yeah, I miss it a lot. Like I'm working on a live band now and stuff like that to kind of like when things are back going, just to kind of bring these songs to the stage. But like I miss it so much. Like that was the one main thing that I would look forward to, like performing for people. I'm a performer, I just that's why I just love it. So yeah, so when things come back and like everything's in order and I get the live band going, we going in.
Yeah, it might be like a stupid question, bro.
No, go ahead.
Like
bro.
you've played for multiple bands, right? You've played
Yes,
for
sir.
yourself, this and that. Is there is band hopping like allowed, bro? Like, you know what I mean? You're not gonna get in trouble, bro. Like no
Nah,
one's
bro.
beefing with you, bro.
As long as you're not fucking with people's schedules, bro. Like it's cool. Like if you know how to manage your time, I'll say this: like there's a lot of drummers out there that are on like that are in like 3 different bands and don't know how to commit. And
Bro.
but
That's
yeah,
crazy, bro.
yeah. But it's
Bro,
kind of
why-
like
bro,
up to the person.
I literally thought it was like a baseball team, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like if
Yeah.
someone left the Red Sox, bro,
Yeah.
it'd be like, why the fuck? You know what I mean? Why the fuck you leaving the Red? Like, you get mad, bro.
Yeah.
Like Tom Brady left the fucking Pats, right? So he's a fucking dickhead around here now. You get me? So I literally thought it was like that. I thought it was like,
Not as much. Not as much.
oh, okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. But like you'll see like people in bands like start doing like the solo projects and stuff, and they'll be like the solo project and do the band as well. Like yeah, it's kind of just around, just they'll screw up people's schedules basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Sir.
So when was the first time you performed live, bro?
It was at the Clark when
At
I
the
was.
Clark?
Yes, sir. Well, actually, no. It was when I was like 13 or something. Like at church, I played guitar, but after like I was once, and then I played my own music at the Clark at a talent show.
Yeah. Oh, so you've been making music since you were young,
Yeah.
then?
Oh yeah, like it. Yeah. Yes, sir. I started writing when I was like 12 or 13. Yeah, somewhere on there.
Wow.
Would any of the stuff that you wrote when you were 13, are they like secret gems, bro, that you're gonna use?
Nah, they were pretty trash, I'm sure. Yeah, like I guess the earliest thing that I've written like is like Boys Kids Boys. I wrote that when I was like 17 or something like that. Yeah.
Wow. Then I'm telling you, that track, I don't know why you brought it up again, because that is literally one of my favorite tracks, bro. That shit hits deep, bro. That shit hits fucking deep.
Thank you, man.
What's your process when you write? Do you like sit down and you just start thinking about it, or you gotta be
Sometimes
inspired? You gotta be
like, I'll just like have a guitar and something just feels right, and so I'll like record it like on my laptop. But recently, it's kind of like been like I'll find like a loop or something like on Splice, or like a sound or something just feels right. Or sometimes I'll program some drums on Ableton and on my program, and it just kind of goes from there. Like yeah, like for the like before, like we'll say 2 years ago, it's like I came up with a guitar riff and it sounds cool, and I'll like record it all, and then I'll like play drums over. I'll record like drums with just one mic in front of it just to kind of get the idea. But now it's kind of like sometimes I'm inspired by like different sounds, like different synth sounds and stuff like that. Yeah, kind of just varies song to song. I don't think I have a structure. Like I feel like every time I go into like a song and I start writing it, I don't know how it's gonna come out. It just kind of goes.
Just happens, bro.
Yeah, it just happens. Yeah.
One of the bars I really like, I started laughing when you when it played, was the second song in the new album. What is it called?
Is it Daydream Theme?
Yeah, the Daydream Theme. Where the first few ones where he's like, please don't hold the door for me, because then I have to do that like half jog, half walk.
Yeah.
That shit had me rolling, bro.
Yeah. Dude, that song is legit about like doing that whole music thing, like writing music. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly
What's your favorite track on this new album?
Oh, that's a hard one. Like, I'm sure I've told multiple like different people what it is, but I don't know. I think like that's hard. God, like okay. I want to say Descalza, because like the vibe, it's just, and I mentioned it earlier, it's like Narcos type beat.
Yeah.
Very like it has that like, it sounds like an
guitar.
old cassette tape. Like that's kind of the vibe. But I think I'll say like song. It'll probably have to be beta version just because it's so deep, you know. And I feel like in that performance, like when I was recording the vocals, I didn't hold back. I wanted to go in as hard as I could, not just like, you know, like voice wise, but like you know, I want to dive in here and like try to get as much out and try to like translate that, which already as it is, trying to translate emotion to a song is difficult as fuck. But you know, I pushed myself to get there. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no. So a question I have is, bro, so you went on tour, bro. You went on tour. So I want to know, bro, I want to know a lot about tour, bro. I want to know what it's like, bro. Did you fucking go in a van or you were playing per plane, bro? I want to fucking know some crazy ass fucking stories. I'm assuming, bro, you guys do some crazy shit, bro.
What can I say? No, we're traveling in a van. It was honestly like I feel honored to have been you know, asked to go on tour with Young Culture. They're a fantastic band. And it was a van tour. It was supporting a band called Half Mercy on their final tour. Like they were not being they stopped being a band, so that was like their farewell tour. And like because it was their farewell tour, like that, a lot of the shows were packed. Like they sold out. It was night one at the St. Clair in Boston, sold out. Most of the West Coast was like sold out or close to sold out. It was wild. And like I've never been on tour like, you know, like that was my first tour, and seeing that shit, that was wild. Like being in a different city every night and just seeing, first off, the temperature changes going from Boston to like Florida in that short time, and seeing how it goes from like cold as hell weather, because we left in February 5th, I think, and we went down to Florida, like seeing that shit, oh yeah, it was wild. Like seeing how it changes. Then like when we went from Florida to California, seeing how the it felt like the world was just changing. Like it was like a completely different place, and you just kind of wake up and it's like, all right, move on to the next city, and things just slowly change. It's wild. Like you kind of see how like people are different. I'll say this, I now fully understand the term masshole, because I left and I got to experience other, you know, other people out there. I totally understand why people call us massholes.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, bro, that's funny, bro. Like when we went to Las Vegas, bro, yeah, like I literally, bro, me, we went for Jason's birthday last year, and we're chilling, bro, and then I got fucking kicked out of a club. It's a story for another fucking day, but whatever. Yo, so I'm making some friends out there in the fucking lobby in the Palms, bro, and I'm talking to some dude. He's like, yo, I'm from Seattle, this and that. I'm like, yo, I'm from Boston, and he was like, yo, I heard you guys are like dickheads and racists over there, and I was like, that's crazy, bro. The world thinks my part of the world, we're fucking dickheads, bro.
See, you don't see it when you're from here because you're so used to it. Yeah, you know? It's just normal. But then when you go out there, you're like, damn, everyone's kind of nice. Fuck, they nice. Oh wait, no, I'm a dickhead. Yeah, nah. And
bro, so bro, what's the craziest story on tour, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck do you guys eat,
dude? It is like there are a few dates on the tour where catering was, you know, the venue provided catering, but for the most part, it's kind of just like kind of a fend for yourself type of thing. It's like we'll stop at like Wawa, we'll stop at a gas station. It's kind of just like my typical food, my typical meal was like English muffin with peanut butter. I love peanut butter. I can eat that every day, and I did basically. Yeah, sometimes we'll stop at a Taco Bell, Chipotle, a lot of Chipotle, because Chipotle does endorse bands. If you call ahead and you say, hey, like you kind of tell them like the deal, like we're on tour. For the most part, or most of the time, Chipotle will say, yeah, that's cool. We'll either give you like a discount or we'll give it to you for free. But a lot of Chipotle, it's kind of just like whatever is around. And if you're down to spend money, you know.
I'm about to fucking start a band, bro. Let's get some free Chipotle.
Chipotle, what the fuck?
Not always, though. I'll say not always. There were a bunch of times where people were just like, I don't know what you're talking about. Nah, don't know what you're talking about. Usually a new employee or something, you know? But yeah.
But that shit was wild, like being on stage, like especially because you like, so was it a rock band?
It was, yeah, they're like a pop punk band. Yeah.
So that shit, like, yo,
Oh, it's
on
in.
stage, like
It's
fucking
in.
rocking out,
Oh
bro.
yeah, bro. And like people like know the words and stuff, and it's crazy because you go to like different cities and like they just have like a bunch of friends like throughout the US and you like meet them and all that stuff. It felt like a whole like community. It was super cool. Like, like I wasn't that was my first time like on tour with them and everyone like their friends were all like super kind. They're like, oh, like, hey, like what's up? Like, oh, you're playing like bass with them. Oh, that's so cool. And like we talked for hours and like so I met so many different people. It was so dope. Like I've met some of my best friends on tour, people
Yeah.
I'm still connected to through tour. Like, it's
Yeah.
so dope.
And one thing I seen that you were saying that when you went on tours where you got to see like a lot of the backside of stuff that you don't get to see when you're just a musician.
Oh yeah.
So like what did you see? Like what was the difference? Because like for me, I tell all my friends, I'm like, yo, become an artist, bro. I'm trying to go on tour because I can't rap, I can't sing, so
yeah,
I gotta rely on other people to do it for me. But
yeah,
like I'm trying to, I want to understand. Like it seems like the music industry is like it's fun. It looks fun as fuck. Like you're in the studio chilling, making music. It's art. It's like
yes.
you're just in the creative mindset already, and then you're just going across the country touring, and you got to meet all these creative people. That shit must be dope, bro.
Oh yeah, like you get to see like the process of like putting on live show, like the people that are involved into it. Like the big one is like the tour managers. Like the tour managers like in charge of making sure everything is set. Like once you get to a venue, making sure where you got to put your equipment, where you got to load in equipment, like what time everyone goes on, stuff like that. Like you get to see like how finances are handled because like at the end of the day, like you're kind of homeless for 2 months. That's or however long tour is. You're in a van and you like, you got to figure out how to life out there in a new environment every day.
Yeah.
And seeing how like people figure it out like every day to day is like super inspiring. And yeah, it's like a whole machine like in music, and it's super cool to like just see because like when you go to a show, you see you pay for your ticket or you scan your ticket or whatever, and you just wait for the artist and they play and then they get off and then another artist plays and they get off and then you go home. But that's you are seeing what we want you to see, just the easy stuff, because it's like what you see is us play, but what it really is, it's like we load in at a time, at a destined time. First off, we got to get there on time, regardless of how traffic is wherever we are. Loading at a certain time, then like we got to make sure like the stage is set, and then you got to like coordinate with other bands to make sure like, okay, you want this equipment on stage because we're sharing it or this and that. And it's like, all right, roll out, like figure out like merchandise and everything, like how much you made that night and all that stuff, and like is that enough to pay for gas, yada yada. Move on to the next city. Where are you staying that night? You know what I mean? How much are you staying? How much are you paying for a hotel? Stuff like that. Like I didn't realize how it's all like planned out. You have to really plan it out carefully. You can't just be like, we'll see when we get there. It's kind of like you got to plan it all out or else things just fall apart.
It doesn't seem like it, because whenever I go to a show, bro, the artist comes out 30, 40 an hour late, bro, and they're pulling up. I'm like, I thought they do it on purpose, bro.
Yeah, I thought, bro. I thought they were just like chiefing in the back, fucking.
Yeah.
So
it is a different ball game, like rap, or pop music and like rock music. Like the way shows roll is definitely a different environment, and the way it kind of rolls out is differently. But I guess it's the same gist,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So is it like the movies, bro, where it's like fucking you go, you rock mad hard, and then you leave and you're partying all night, then you're on the tour bus the next day hungover and just dipping, or is it like strictly business once you hop off?
There's some fun. Sometimes, there's more work to it, like at the end of the day, like you have to like carry equipment into like the trailer and like move on to the next thing. But yeah, like you have fun. Obviously, like you don't have too much fun where to like you're fucked for the next day where you have like a headache the entire day. But like like there is time for fun, because you're just traveling, making music. But yeah, responsibly.
I thought you guys were just getting wild every day, bro. Fuck it, bro. Doing it up.
I thought too, bro. You guys just fucking.
I'm trying to go on tour, dog. That shit would be dope. I want to be like the hype man, bro. The dude that stands next to the artist holding the water, bro. Right here, here. right here, bro. Yo, you know, that's what I'm trying to do. But I don't know if Vic doesn't want to start rapping. I've been telling him, bro.
Hey,
bro, chill, bro. I don't got the
Chill.
bars like
nah, it's all right. I don't got bars either. Don't worry, man. I can't rap.
Yeah, bro. But you got the vocals, bro. You got it, bro.
How do you not have bars when you still write really good music, bro?
I wish I did, man. I wish I did.
Nah, you do, bro. Not wish you did. You do. I'm telling you. Not more than one song. Like I listen and now I know the words. Stay Lives, bro. I could probably recite it, bro. Like I'm staying. That's one of my favorite songs.
Do it. You won't.
Oh my god. Oh, bro.
What's the words, bro? What's the words, bro?
You actually testing him.
The letters were written to you in a language that you couldn't speak.
I love it, bro. Damn, I can't even remember off the top of my head.
Yo, man. Stay live, bro. I'm about to be his backup singer,
leave the vocals for Aaron, bro. What the fuck was that? You hurt my fucking ear, dude.
Yo, speaking of that, so who the fuck is Laz, bro?
Laz is one of my best friends, Lazaro, this one's out to you, homie.
Hey.
Yeah, he had a little like, you know, he had a little bump in his life, and it inspired me to write a song about him. Yeah, because I love him. He's one of my best friends.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, homie. So, Lazaro, this one's out to you, homie. I love you.
So is all your music like, you know, comes with a meaning behind it, or do you just like sometimes make music just to like make music? I
think it usually ends up turning into a meaning. Like when I usually write instrumentals first, and I'm like, all right, words have to come into this. I kind of have to think about something to write about. That's usually how it goes.
So it's always with meaning then?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I feel that.
Oh, so you make the song and then you write the words?
Yeah, man. Yeah, usually.
Oh, that's crazy. I would have thought you wrote the words, right? Like,
yeah. Some people work that way. That totally works for them. It's just, I don't know. I'm like I said, I grew up like a rock kid, so like it's just da 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 da. All right, cool. That's sick. All right, words. You know, that's kind of how I grew up.
So the music comes first.
Yeah, usually. Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, that makes sense. You ever heard that song where Drake says he's like, oh, I can't go in the studio unless I got a beat. I got a producer. You ever heard that? Well, he says that.
I have not. No.
Got what song? It's one of his songs. You know what song I'm talking about, Vic?
I didn't hear what you said. You said
a Drake song where Drake is like at the beginning of the song. He's like I can't go in the studio unless I got a beat. I got a producer. I got this. You know. I can't remember what it is.
Not off the top of my head, bro.
See, now I understand that, you know. That's just crazy.
Yeah, man.
So you know, let's get into the nominations, bro. So you've been nominated for 3 awards.
Yeah.
It was Pop Artist of the Year, right? Vocalist of the Year, and New Artist of the Year.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
So what did it feel like to get nominated for that shit, bro? That shit must have felt good, right?
Yeah, it was weird. I was at a Colombian restaurant in East Boston with my mom.
Yeah, all the good stuff happens in East Boston. I'm gonna have to start going to East Boston.
I'm about to start eating there every day, bro.
Oh, bro, East is the way. But yeah, and I got like, I think I got a message, or I forgot who. I don't remember how it happened, but I got the notification. I was like, okay. And then I was like, Ma, I think this just happened. And she was like really happy. She's like, oh my God, that's cool. I'm like, I don't know. Is it real? Like, I don't know.
Is it real?
Yeah. Cause I was at the Boston Music Awards, like the year prior, like at the House of Blues, like the big room, they were doing the whole ceremony thing. And I'm like, I want to be up there. That's where I want to be. I'll work towards it. I don't know how I'm going to do it. And I forgot about it personally. Like when I was like, you know, when I'm doing all this stuff, I didn't even think Boston Music Awards.
Yeah.
And then when I got that nomination, I'm like, oh, that is wild. That is crazy. Yeah. Like it's still a weird feeling. Cause like at the end of the day, I kind of just, like I say, I just kind of make music for me, you know, and the fact that someone's like, yo, this is fire. This is cool. It's like, it's still a crazy feeling, you know?
So how do you get nominated for that? Does somebody have to like?
I guess they do like a submission that you kind of people submit like what artists want to be on the thing, and I guess enough people submitted for me to be on the list.
Wow, that's
fucking awesome, dude.
Thank you so much. If you did, I love you.
Yeah, I voted for you, bro, multiple times, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yo, that's because I'm telling you, Chelsea excellence, bro.
Yo, I want to put Chelsea on the map. You know.
Hey, wait. You know what's crazy, bro? There's so many people that say the same thing. They're trying to put Chelsea on the map. Like, Vic always says it, bro. It's like there's different shit in the air over there, bro, or something. Like it's like,
yo, it's like, bro, it's crazy. So I was having a conversation with my boss, right? And he was telling me, he's like, the thing about like the community of music in like Massachusetts, right, is people like they're like they don't want to support each other. And I feel like in Chelsea, right?
Yeah,
bro, it's like when we first did this podcast stuff and we launched the pilot episode, I was like, oh, we're gonna get fucking roasted, and it's gonna be a roast session, right? Yeah. And it was like
support.
You're fucking doing it for the city, bro. This is what we. And I was like, oh, man. Yeah. And it's that's what I'm saying. It's supportive. Like I feel like that's what people need, bro. Like
we're only gonna go up together. If we support each other, you know?
Exactly,
like,
bro.
The support I've seen for you guys is amazing and all that stuff. And the support I've seen from you guys towards me is amazing. Like, and like anytime someone does something that's from Chelsea, it's like, we're rooting, you know? It's like, hell yeah, do something. Like, look at Click, you know?
Click,
like,
bro.
Fucking Click.
Anything Click touches, bro. Anything he touches is like, hell yeah, you know?
Yeah. Bro.
Yo, new drop for Click coming out November 16th. Be ready.
Exactly. But let me fucking tell you something. That fucking kid Javi is a fucking genius. Javi, if you're watching this, bro, I love you, bro. Listen,
love you too, man.
If Drake is King Midas, bro, of the music game, this man Javi is King Midas to the clothing, bro.
Amen.
Hey, Nike, Under Armour, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, you better watch the fuck out. Because my guy's fucking coming, and he's coming hard, and you guys are about to be scratching your heads, looking bald like me, losing your head because you're stressed because my guy is fucking nasty. I love that kid, bro. Shout out to Javi,
he's doing amazing things, like, and I love it, like how the environment there is super supportive of any creative from Chelsea. You know, I love that, and I don't, you know. Like out here, like everywhere else, it's kind of just like everyone does their own thing. And like, there are bubbles of like people supporting each other and scenes. But I guess it's because we all had the same experience. This tiny little city, it's like we're together, you know?
Yeah. It's like if you like take it and you're looking at a bird's eye view, right? Yeah. It's like the way support works, right? Support supports support. If I support you, right?
Wow, that was woke. That was on some woke shit. Support. We need that on a shirt.
Yeah. So like, bro, legit, bro. It's like if you go in the bird's eye view, right? Yeah. I support you. You support us, right? People that we're cool with. Yo, bro, Pillbook, bro, legit, bro. You gotta fucking listen to it, bro. I legit did it today, bro. I'm at the barbershop, going.
I saw that. You're the best.
Yeah. Nah, bro, you're the best, bro. But listen, right, and it's like, bro. I was like, Omi was like, yo, play something, and I was like, I fucking got you. Give me the controller, bro. I was like, let me show you my fucking guest this week and how fucking cool he is. And I play one of your fucking live quarantine videos, right? Yeah. And Omi's like, bro, he's from Chelsea, bro. Yo, this shit's fire, bro.
That was my first reaction too, to be honest. Cause it was like, yo, this is like different. It was like really good. Like I'm not trying to just gas you, or if you think I'm just trying to gas you, like I'm being dead ass. Like it's high level, like really high level production, really high level. Like it sounds so good that it doesn't sound like it's just somebody from Chelsea that is just trying to come up and make music. I played the song the first time. I played Stay Live, right? Yeah. At my crib, and my mom was listening. She was like, oh, who sings that? And I was like, oh, his name is Pillbook. He's from Chelsea. She's like, he's from Chelsea. I thought it was a professional artist. I was like, he is a professional artist, bro. He is. That's what it is. Like you, that's the high level shit that you bring. And it really that's what I'm saying. Vic smell, you smell the bullshit. You smell the bullshit when it's half-assed. You put the work in, you get good music. And now that's why you get recognized as, you know.
Exactly. And
Vocalist of the year, new artist of the year.
And just to finish my point about the network, right? If we're supporting each other, right? Other people that support us are gonna now support you, and it's like a fucking. You ever seen the T-Mobile commercials where it's like, "Hey, 5G everywhere," and it's like flinging from across
I know
the United
exactly
States.
What you're talking about.
That's legit how it would fucking be, and it would be like, "Oh shit, this dude's fucking nasty, this shit's fucking nasty," and we'd make a fucking spider web of connection right? Where it could be like, it'd be like, let's say you didn't know Javi, right? It'd be like, yo, Javi, bro, this fucking dude, you gotta have him on your blog because he's fucking nasty. And then it's like, oh shit. And then you're on the, you know what I'm saying? Now his exposure becomes your exposure. And people don't fucking get that, bro. I don't I don't get it, bro.
Yeah, support, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, they told me that like last year, bro, and I didn't understand it when he said it the first time, but now it makes total sense to me, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Support. And you gotta
I'm telling you, bro.
And especially, bro, and it's not only just support. Now, like it sounds like you're supporting just to get something back.
No.
But like when we support people, we genuinely enjoy what they're doing. We genuinely like what they're doing. Like for example, you, throughout this conversation, you clearly demonstrated how you put your heart and soul into your music, your hours in music and then how you make it, right?
Yeah.
Javi, when we had him on and we talked about it, he shows that when he designs a shirt, he designs something, it means something to him. He pours his heart and soul out into it. And again, when you do that is when you could tell a difference when it's like real shit and it's 100%. Beautiful shit. And that's why we don't support people just because they're, we want the support back. We support people because wow.
Yeah.
Yo, we enjoy what you do. We like what you do.
Yeah.
We gotta put you on, bro.
That's why I hopped on, because like honestly, like I fucking love what you guys are doing, I fucking love what you guys are doing, like putting highlighting people that should be highlighted on your platform. You're making a platform. And I fucking love that,
Hey, bro.
Yeah, man. And plus, we're from the same hometown, dude.
I'm saying,
yeah. I mean, if we could, this podcast can help you out anyway, get more listens, more views, whatever, bro. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'd be fucking hyped, bro. Because that's the goal, man. I'm trying to put you on, man. I'm trying to put everyone on. You get me?
Yeah.
Come on the show. Come on the show, bro.
Like I like there was one time when we had the Uvita, right? Uvita, we talked to her a week or two after the episode. She was like, I actually got new purchases. People found my store because
beautiful.
of that. And that shit made, I was like, I ran around my house, bro. I was like, bro, this is exactly why I do this, bro. I'm trying to highlight these people so more people can see them. Like, yo, bro, notice the little things. Like I had a theory one time when I was 17. I was like, yo, could you imagine if we all just became artists and we all just listened to each other's music and we all live off of each other basically, right?
Oh wow, yeah, basically, yeah.
Wouldn't that be crazy? Imagine we're that we got 100,000 people and everybody. Well, I guess you would have to watch 100,000 videos. That's too much. All right,
but if no, I get you. Like if one person just at least would just consume a small amount, that's enough people to really help out,
exactly. Everybody's trying, everybody, I think that what's crazy is up and coming artists sometimes don't get the recognition just because they're not known, there's no validation behind it, it's all about validation. You don't even get the chance just because you're an up and coming artist. Mm-hmm. If it was a Kendrick song, everybody would listen to it, right? Absolutely. But if it's a Pillbook song, some people will be like, who the fuck is Pillbook? And then they'll just disregard it all at once. And that really fucking sucks, because those are the people that need to get recognition so that they can become those people, so that they can be where people are like, oh, yo, that's a new Pillbook song? Fucking cancel everything I'm doing just to listen to the song. That's how it should be. That's how I canceled everything I'm doing just to fucking listen to the album. By year, bro. I can't wait for it to drop for everybody else to see that shit, because it's...
When's the release date for that album?
I've heard first week of December. That is what's projected.
Week of December, ladies and
gentlemen.
Early
far,
December.
That's not far.
Early December, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta run the fucking numbers up. You gotta listen to this man's album. I'm telling you, it's fucking good. It's real good. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some exclusive content here.
We got some exclusive.
If you trust what I say, you trust what Jason says. I'm telling you, it's fucking fire. It's fucking fire, bro. Come on, man. I'm telling you, yo, fucking listen to it.
Yeah, it's definitely, if you enjoy it, if after this episode you've been enjoying this, hearing him talk, listen to his music. If you enjoy that music, you're definitely gonna enjoy this album that's upcoming, bro. Cause I don't want to say it's better, but
okay, it's all right. Don't worry.
But that shit is fire, bro. I'm telling you, the Spanish vibes on it. You know, honestly, I didn't really think about it until now, but I realized that like the Descartes song is in Spanish, right? Like a lot of people won't even be able to understand it.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's
was
the
like,
plan. Only people who know Spanish will know what she's saying.
Yeah,
that's
shit.
For us, bro.
But honestly, even if you don't understand it, it's still like a whole vibe listening to the whole thing, bro. It's like inspiring. Like the last song, the first step song, right? Primer paso.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit. I literally, when I was listening to it, I was walking into the mall. I was gonna get some food, and she was like talking in my ear, and I was like, "You're right, bro. You know, I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing, bro." She was hyping me up. Just from the song, and I was like, "Yo, this is what I'm about to play that shit every day, bro."
Yeah,
exactly,
man.
Bro. Exactly, bro.
So my mom hyping me up. I need to put that out there. I definitely thought people needed to hear that, you know?
Yeah.
Bro, that's fucking fire, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh, another one of the bars that I really liked was you were like, you're being dead ass or something like that. You want a bougie apartment in LA or something like that. That shit had me rolling.
Yeah, bougie apartment. Yeah, let's cut the bullshit now. Yeah, something about bougie apartment LA. Hell yeah, man. It was just like me projecting. Like, what was that? Sorry.
No, I was gonna ask you what do you mean by that?
It's kind of like projecting into a song, like kind of where I kind of want to be in life. You know what I mean? Like I've always like I fell in love with the West Coast and stuff like that, and like it's like in that song it was kind of the song Ugly End of the Room is kind of about like when you see someone like you're at a party and you're just like, damn, I want to talk to you, but you feel like you can't, you feel like you can't. And it's like I'm kind of projecting like, fuck it, let's cut the bullshit. Like I see you and me living in an apartment in LA, like, let's that's the future. That's what I want to be with you.
That's where you feel like you need to live, bro. Like you made a connection to the West Coast, bro.
Oh yeah,
bro, I feel that, bro. Like, yeah, bro. When I went to Chicago, bro, yo, it's like, bro, I love Chelsea. Chelsea's
home.
Yeah, Chelsea's home, bro. But like, bro, I'm telling you, I've never felt like this way, bro. Like, I went to Las Vegas, bro. It was cool. South Carolina was cool.
Cool.
When I went to Chicago, bro. Yo, it was like I was a little kid, bro. Like in a candy store. Everything I was looking at, the vibes I was just like, yeah.
You just feel it.
Yeah. Like what the fuck is that? And is that like a human thing? Is that like my past life talking to me, bro? I want to know that shit, bro.
No, I wonder what it is. Because it's not like it's not a wanting to move in general. It's just this one place that does it for you. For you, in your case, was Chicago. I wonder why it was Chicago, but for some reason it just was.
No, yeah. I connected, bro. Like it was like I'm telling you, like I could have just been chilling in Chicago and just stayed in a hotel, not really done much, and it would have been awesome still. You know what I mean? I didn't have to like party and shit. Like obviously I did, but like it was just like, bro, like I felt like my spirit was like connected to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. So, also, the weather there is like dope. It's so fun. It's so good.
I've never been to LA, but I'm trying to go.
Oh,
yeah, so LA does it for you, bro.
Yes, sir. San Diego specifically.
San Diego.
Yeah.
San Diego. Okay.
Yeah, man. It's like the weather there is just so chill. The environment is so like, it's just I don't know, just existing in that space. It's just so much more soothing. Yeah.
So what's your life all-time goal, bro? Like what's the biggest achievement in your life, bro, that you could possibly do?
Just kind of have my own place, have my own home, like on the West Coast, just kind of keep doing this. I'm never gonna stop wanting to make music. It's my high, it's my drug. So I'm just gonna keep doing that, but be able to have my own place and like have an environment for like others, to be creative as well. Like I want to have a studio, like a nice proper studio, and like have people come over and just make music and just make art and if I can like build a platform for people, you know what I mean, to just make and create and showcase. But yeah, just kind of have my own place. Yeah, basically. And be able to support myself with this whole music thing.
Nah, I mean, you could definitely tell you're already doing that, bro, because you're like we were having a conversation before, like you got all that equipment that you needed to do what you're doing, taught yourself through YouTube, bro. Like you're literally like, yo, honestly, I think all that hard work, you're gonna get it, bro. There's no way you don't. Like, when I see people like you that like just grind out and don't care about anything, just, they're just doing it because they want to do it.
Yeah.
it's like nothing can hold you back. There's nothing that can hold you back. Other than, you know, unless you get bored of that shit. That's the only thing that'll hold you back, bro.
It's I'm telling you, I said it in the beginning, it's the GOAT mentality, bro. There's a difference between people that say they want to do something and people that actually want to fucking do something. You know what I mean? You want to do this. You love this shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're in it, bro. Yeah. Like everything about you is in it, bro. And
failure is not I don't accept it in terms of like not doing, like I have to do it. Obviously I'll eat dirt a few times, but like there's no such thing as like resting.
Failure's a mindset, bro. Yeah. Failure only happens when you truly give up. That's when you really fail, right? So if you keep getting back up, if you like have a loss, right? You fuck up, you know, you make a mistake, whatever, you fall down. But if you get back up, there's no stopping you again, bro. You're just gonna keep rolling, bro. The only thing that could stop you is if you die. You know, that's the only thing that shit's gonna stop me, bro. That's the day I die is when you'll see me stop.
Yeah, I love it.
That was beautiful, bro. That was beautiful.
Yo, you got any more questions, Vic?
Nah, man. I'm ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now. If you don't think this man is legit, if you don't think this man is the fucking shit, get the fuck out of here, bro. This man is cool as shit. He makes the fucking greatest music with the greatest vibes, with the greatest messages.
Messages, bro.
Deep to himself. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you got to follow him on all platforms. You got to watch him live on Twitch. You got to fucking subscribe to him on YouTube because he's fucking
listen to his album when it drops, bro. Make sure you go.
Early December, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not listening to that album, I swear, Jason's going to go to your house and start fucking giving you some science lesson that you don't want to hear. I'm joking, bro. Chill, bro.
Jason, I think your mic is off.
Yeah, I think your mic is off, bro.
I don't mind doing that.
There you go.
I don't mind doing that.
He meant doing that. He meant to do that.
But people mind listening to it. I'm joking. Chill, bro. This was about
some people don't, bro. Nah. I get the people that actually do want to listen to me sometimes, bro. They'll be like, The problem is if you keep asking me questions, I'll keep answering them. You gotta learn how to stop.
Same,
me,
bro.
Yeah.
Same. I could talk for I'm the same way, dude. I'm the same way.
Yeah. Like sometimes like there was like I don't remember what episode. I think it was 2 weeks ago when we had Connor, right? Because he didn't have a lot of time. Like the conversation ended kind of quick. After the conversation, I kept wanting to talk. So I go into my mom's room. Like I just can't stop talking, bro. And I just like went into my mom's room. I talked for like an hour. I called Vic again. Vic was already sleeping, bro. I was like, yo, bro, I can't stop talking, bro.
But that's the thing about what we do, Jay, bro. It's like once we get into that zone, bro, we're just, it's like, oh, man, I don't know for you, but it's like we're dreaming, bro.
Yeah. I'm all about them late night feels talks.
Yeah. We're just fucking
like the conversation. Chilling, like the conversation we had earlier, that whole like, you know, started with this and then it ended up going a whole different direction. Like that's what I live for, bro. Like literally, that's like the only, like if I could ask for anything in the world, it would be to have those types of conversations every single day. Like that would be my perfect life because you learn, bro. You understand. You get a new perspective, bro. You get to live your life in a different way, possibly even a better way if you think it's better for you. And you get it rolling, bro, and you can be happy and shit.
Yes, sir. But I love the way we do things, right? Because it's like a thing where, we could be fucking more rigid, prepared, right? We could probably navigate the conversation to go a certain way, right? If we like really tried, right? Like other interviewers. But I want that free flow, bro. I want it to just be fucking natural, bro.
Yes. Just like a conversation. It's just a conversation, man. That's how I see it.
Exactly. The same way how you could talk to someone on the phone for hours is the same way I want to kind of like have this flow, bro.
Yeah, and I love that. I dig that so much. I don't necessarily like it where it's like, oh, okay, so what do you do? Oh, la da da da. No, bro. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. Yeah. Like we're just chilling, seriously.
But we still try to highlight the person, so we always got our questions ready to go. But that's why I like one. Like I feel like sometimes we've definitely had some cases where the person is not, they think it's an interview, but that's why we've gotten better at trying to, you know, get it to where people understand.
We're just chilling.
Yeah,
we're
just chilling.
About? We're just
where it's like people are like, you know, they answer the question and they only answer the question, then they stop and wait for the next question. And I'm like, and I was like, you know, it got to a point where I was like, damn, I feel like I can't be myself. Like I'm only the question asker. I'm not talking no more. And I was telling Vic, bro, yo, we gotta start doing episodes just the two of us. But,
yeah, you do. Hell yeah.
I mean, I enjoy doing this too, to be honest. I love this part, bro. This is where because I talk to Vic every day. We do podcasts on a daily basis, literally. I'm not even lying, bro. Right before you called us, we had an hour and a half conversation.
Bro, we were talking about the music industry and fucking Jay-Z and I don't even know, but we ended up, bro, we were talking about like fucking LeBron at one point.
And yo, I'm not even lying, bro. We talk about music like weekly too. Like we have so many conversations, and it's like usually the same conversation.
Yeah.
Yo, Kendrick is the GOAT, bro.
All right, we're gonna turn it on you now. What do y'all listen to now? What's the most recent thing? What's been the box?
I got you right now.
Pull up your Spotify. Pull up
Spotify right now.
Yo, no bullshit. If you listen to a lot of music, download last.fm. That automatic.
Okay. My recent searches is Young Culture.
Young Culture
is Pillbook, bro.
Hey.
Pop Smoke.
Hey.
Voodoo Child.
Yeah.
By fucking Jimi Hendrix, bro. Fuck Love by XXXTentacion featuring Trippie Redd, bro.
Yeah.
Don't by Bryson Tiller. Don Toliver, Raven the Science Maven, and the Take Care album.
Hey.
Jason, what are your recents?
This is the last 7 days. Look, so this app is fire, bro. It literally tracks your most recent artist. It has like top albums that you listen to in the week, top tracks that you listen to in the week.
Oh, that's so dope.
Right here.
What shit is that?
Last.fm.
We'll talk about it after.
Yeah. So in the last 7 days, I got Drake, Pillbook, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Pillbook again. Okay. Logic, The Weeknd, Lil Baby, Kid Cudi, Meek Mill, Tory Lanez, 21 Savage, Myra's a Mess, Travis Scott, Future, Reason, Schoolboy Q, Migos, Isaiah Rashad, Chief Keef. But if you want to see what I truly listen to, that has like an overall. That's what I love because it tracks it for like the whole thing. I've had this since February.
Yeah.
My number one artist, Kendrick Lamar, easily. Bro. That's my favorite.
I've been listening to Damn. It's been on replay.
Bro, that is lit.
My god, man! You know what? I'll say this. I was slacking on Kendrick for the longest.
Oh, don't worry, bro.
And then a buddy of mine was like, "Yo, listen to Damn," and I did. Like, obviously, like who hasn't listened to Pimp a Butterfly? Like that's just a staple. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I actually gave Damn a listen, and oh my god, dude!
That dude's a force. That's my favorite album by him.
Yeah. But that's been my favorite album.
Yeah. Recently. Have you listened to Good Kid, Mad City though?
Good Kid, Mad City is beautiful. Okay. That's my favorite album, bro.
The singles. Well, singles. Yes, I haven't dove into that album yet. That's next. That's next on the list.
Best album. That might
that might be his.
It's not my favorite, but it's probably his. It's definitely To Pimp a Butterfly versus Good Kid, Mad City. But Good Kid, Mad City.
Promise that you will sing about me, bro.
It's like a whole story.
It's a whole fucking story, yo.
This shit's wild, bro.
When you listen to it, bro, bro, give me a call, bro.
Yeah.
And we'll hop on a fucking merch call with Jay, bro, and we'll do another fucking 5-hour session, bro.
So Kendrick is my number one for sure. Logic is my number two. Logic, literally, bro, that dude. Nah, he could be asked to you whatever, bro. I don't care. Logic changed my life because I don't know what it is, bro, but he's just himself in his music. I feel like sometimes you could tell he's being fake. Like I say, like the Bobby Tarantinos, they're good. I enjoy them, but they're definitely like, not his best shit. But when he's being himself, bro, that shit, it emulates with me because it's like, damn, bro. That's why I like your music because I love when people are being themselves, and I can get the message that they're trying to send. Yeah. Kanye, I got Deontay Hitchcock. That's a new artist up and coming. Drake, The Weeknd, Juice WRLD, J. Cole. Some of my favorite artists right there, bro. Definitely more rap for sure. But if I'm talking, but I listen to like a lot of Skillet, bro. Skillet is one of my favorite. Like that shit that I love. Skillet,
Yeah.
bro. You know the song
Me too,
Monster?
me
You ever
too.
heard the song Monster?
You like Scott? No, but you like Skillet. That's wild.
Yeah, bro. Skillet
That's wild.
is one
Bro,
of my
Jason put me
Ri-
onto Skillet, bro.
Rise
Okay,
Against.
all right.
Rise Against. I like.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I used to listen to a lot of
Yeah.
rock music.
Dude,
The Offspring,
Slipknot was
bro.
my shit. Slipknot
Yeah.
was my shit. Favorite band, Slipknot. One of my favorite bands. Slipknot.
Really?
I was
Bro,
into like that. Oh yeah.
If you, bro, I'm telling you, listen to the song Monster by Skillet,
Yeah.
bro. That song, bro, that's one of my favorite songs. I listen to it like on a daily basis, to be honest. Bro.
Really?
Yeah, it's like if I could explain it, it's kind of like they're saying he's like, there's I have a monster like basically underneath my skin and it wants to come out, bro. And there's like a part though where he's bro, that's just crazy. I don't even want to ruin it. Listen
Alright.
to it, bro.
I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it.
All right,
Dude, all right, dope. Dude, I got a recommendation for both of y'all. I
Alright.
mentioned this artist, but this artist is named Reaper.
Yeah.
I think he's like a West Coast based producer. Reaper, he has this album or EP out called Heady or Heedy. That has been another huge inspiration in terms of how like songs flow into each other, dude.
Mhm.
Reaper. He's like, oh, he's so good. Like I was
Really?
obsessed with that EP.
Okay,
for a while.
I'll check it out.
I
What's it
think you'll
called?
definitely-
What's it called? Hetty?
The-
Heedy?
the- yeah, so the artist is called Reaper, and I think the EP is called Heady. Let me show you. Hold on, let's look it up.
Heady.
Why?
Okay, Hetty. Heedy.
Yeah,
Mm.
something like that. Hold on. So this is Reaper, and this is the art. Hold on. So that's the artist Reaper.
Mhm.
Kind of. I hope you can see it. And then that's that album right there. Hold on. Yeah, that has been a big inspiration for me right there. That album.
Hetty. Okay.
That,
yeah,
that
yeah, I'll
looks
definitely give
like
it a
an
listen, bro.
ultrasound, bro.
Oh, it does. I just realized. Yeah. Yeah, that has been awesome. Like it hits so many different styles. It's so dope.
Yeah, well, bro, definitely, bro. I'll fucking
This
tell
is
you.
what I
how-
love. You see, you get put onto new artists and shit.
Yes,
This is
sir.
the
Yes, sir.
conversation
Yeah.
part of this shit. You be yourself, bro. You don't gotta give a fuck about what everybody's watching. Well,
Exactly, bro.
Like one thing I was telling my girl, she was like, she like watches the episodes, right? And she's like, bro, she's like way behind, and I don't get mad because
Yeah.
we drop movies, bro. We drop
People
movies.
got lives,
Oh, yeah.
bro.
Oh.
People got lives.
Yeah, we
Oh,
drop movies,
100%.
bro. Like
Full
3
feature
hours
films, bro.
long. Yeah, they're like films, bro. Each one, like it's like putting on a movie when you put that shit on.
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's like I don't get mad when people don't listen to the whole thing or they don't
Mhm.
listen to every episode because like
Yeah.
it's more like if you find something that you connect with, bro,
Mhm.
listen to it, bro. And if you learn something from it, then I did my job right?
Yeah.
So it's like that's what it means to me. It's like I don't really care about you listening to it. I think the only person that listens to every episode is probably me. Because I know
Anthony-
Vic doesn't.
Anthony.
Vega or Anthony Vega. Yep. That's it. Those are the only 2 people I know listen to every single episode.
I listen to it. I've listened to every episode. It's because you know what I gotta stop doing? I listen to the episode, but then I listen to it as like a fan. And then I when we gotta make the fucking clips, I should be doing that at the same time.
I already told you that.
But I like watching it, bro. I don't want to feel like I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I want to just watch it like a fan, laugh at the jokes, cry at the fucking
No,
moments.
you know how many times that I'm listening to an episode and I react when something happens. I react and I hear myself react the exact same way I reacted in the episode. That shit's so funny to me. I'll be like listening to something. Vic says a stupid joke. I'll be like, yo, shut the hell up. And I'll say, yo, shut the hell up out loud. And I'll hear myself say, yo, shut the hell up in the episode, bro. That shit's so funny, bro.
So good. Vic, what are you
Oh, shit.
drinking?
Oh, coffee, bro. Coffee, bro.
Oh,
You feel me? That's why I fucking be doing backflips over here, bro.
Backflips, yeah, bro.
Dude, I love
This
coffee.
man
You
was
know how much I
slumped
drink
before.
so much coffee, man. I drink a little too much coffee.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, because I've been up since 6 in the fucking morning.
Bless
And I wa-
you, bless your heart.
And I was like, bro, I gotta give my boy Aaron all my fucking energy.
All
Bro.
the
I was
energy.
like, I need the
This man was
dosage,
like
bro.
this before you came on here.
Bro, I was legit like, Jason was like, you ready? I was like, yeah, let me fucking make a coffee, bro.
Yeah.
Let's fucking do this shit, bro.
Coffee is the best thing. That shit's fuel for me, dude. That's jet
Yeah,
fuel.
bro. Yeah, bro.
I try to stay away from too much coffee because I don't want to be the people.
Dependent.
Yeah, bro. Like they can't do like one thing I try to do is like instead of waking up and drinking coffee, like I used to do that. I used to wake up, drink coffee.
Yeah.
Now I try to wake up and naturally be awake, like really
Mhm.
wake up. Like some people can't
Just do some
wake up.
jumping jacks or some shit, bro.
No. I'll just do it myself. Like just wake up. But like if you wake up and automatically drink coffee, I feel like don't you like now you can't wake up normally without drinking coffee.
It does I'm sure it does something to you, definitely.
Yeah.
You know?
So
yeah, but I still do it. I'm terrible.
Yeah.
Like I know it's probably like think about it, dude. It's like this. We grab this like seed. It's a seed. We burn it basically. Shit's black, and then we like squeeze it into water, and then we're like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna drink this every morning in your body. Think about it. You're gonna tell me that's good for you? No. Is it great? Fuck yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That shit be bringing, bro.
Yeah.
I be drinking the coffee, bro, and then I'll just bang out mad homework, bro.
Oh,
yo, bro, you gotta pick your battles, bro. It's like, should I fucking stop drinking coffee or should I like be nice to someone? You know what I mean? It's like, no, that's a bad example. That's a stupid example. It's just like, bro, I'm not gonna fucking give up coffee if like I could give up like Cheetos or something.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know what I mean? If I could give up something else.
I mean, doesn't black coffee have like positive effects on your body though?
I mean, moderation, but I drink it so much. We're past that. Yeah, we're past that, bro.
Yeah, I only drink black coffee. I haven't drank fucking other than like the fucking
Dunkachinos,
Starbucks. Yeah, the Dunkachinos, bro. The Dunkachinos fire.
That shit's
but the Starbucks fucking pumpkin spice, everything nice, bro. Mix it twice.
You into them Yankee Candle flavors? Nah, get
just that what, bro? Just that fucking thing, bro. Just that, pumpkin spice. That shit's pretty good. But other than that, it's always black coffee.
Yeah.
And the Dunkaccino's pretty good too. But I try not to drink that shit.
You had a Dunkaccino before?
Nah.
No, you gotta try that shit, bro.
Get the Dunkaccino, bro.
It's like half hot chocolate and half coffee, bro.
Oh, okay, that's what that is.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, okay.
That shit is
I might have to try it. Yeah, I'm not much of a sweet coffee person.
I put Vic onto that last year, bro.
Really?
This man, it was funny, bro, because I had drank only like 2, and I was like, yo, try Dunkaccino. We tried Dunkaccino. 2 months later, I'm like, yo, I'm about to get Dunkaccino. Yo, I'm about to get one too. Hey. And I was like, yo, this is only like the 5th one I've had. He was like, oh, for real, bro? I've had one like every day since you told me about it, bro.
Bro, it was legit. It was like a legit thing because me and this fucking dude talk every day. When he had an iPhone, I would FaceTime him like on the bus, like heading to his crib, and it'd be like, yo, and I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was,
Dunkaccino for the day.
bro, for a minute I was drinking one like every fucking day, and then I was like, I gotta chill, bro. That's too much.
That shit's sugary though. That
sugary, that's what.
If you're a real coffee drinker, like my mom doesn't drink coffee, and she drank a Dunkaccino, she's like, "This is too much coffee in there," and I'm like, what? I don't taste any coffee in this at all, bro.
It's too sugary, yeah.
But I still
like
get
a black coffee.
Yeah, I still get the like coffee high off of it though. Like when you're like focused,
Dude,
I still get it.
You ever drink? I mean, you're doing it, Vic, but have you ever had like sat down with one person, both of you drink coffee, and you sit there and have a conversation? You go off. It's so dope. I love it.
You know what? I don't think I've ever done that.
You ever done? Oh, drink coffee and have a conversation with someone. Just let the conversation, like we are now. Yeah. Like, oh my god, dude. Oh, the conversations.
That's what I'm saying. You'll have the energy, bro.
Euphoric, dude. Yeah.
Really?
I used to do it with my buddy Carlos all the time. We would like go to Boston or like to like Panera, and we'd sit and just have a coffee and we just like talk for hours. It's so great. I love it.
Because I could do that already without coffee. I could imagine with coffee.
Try coffee, man.
You can fucking do it for even longer, bro.
Oh, wow. Dude, yeah. Vic is like, you could do it. I mean,
so is that why people go out for coffee? Coffee dates or whatever.
100%.
I think. I mean that, and I think like in the business world, I fucking go. It's like bro. If you, like, it's weird, bro. You gotta like know your coffee, bro. Like I remember, like I searched up like one thing on. I was like, how the fuck do you order coffee in Starbucks? Because I was gonna like when I worked at the bank, right? I had a mentor. Yeah, and I didn't know how to fucking order, so I was like, can I get a grande bowl? And it was just black coffee, bro. And I was like, wow. I thought it was gonna be so crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But it's like, but like in the business world, getting coffee is like,
it's formal. It's like
it's like your fucking where you're talking about business and getting advice kind of thing. So you got to know your shit.
Yeah, definitely. Like you don't want to screw up someone's order, when they tell you, hey, can you go get me a coffee?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a time where you like clink, you know what I mean? And
I see. I know. I always hear, yo, let's go for a coffee date or whatever. Let's go out for coffee.
Yeah.
I never. No one's ever invited me out.
It's kind of like alcohol. Like alcohol is a social lubricant, but coffee's like it's not a. I would say it's a social lubricant.
Say that before.
Yeah, it's like
social lubricant.
Yeah, that's alcohol. Yeah.
I never heard that before. That's pretty funny, bro. Nah.
Oh, dude, when you drink, you're just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it makes sense though. It's like a lubricant. It does, more social, bro.
Yeah. But coffee, what I find, it's like it gets it going. Like it gets your brain going. Like ideas flow a little more freely. That's kind of what it is. That's what I find. It's like alcohol is like the social aspect of it. Caffeine is more of like the thinking aspect of things. It helps out with that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So yo, what? So have you learned anything like business from doing music?
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like what I'm kind of doing here. Just kind of learning how it all kind of happens.
Yeah. So what do you think? How do you think something that you learned, what do you think you could teach us from that? You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Like cause we kind of like do not similar, but like, we make media. Yeah. Like what from you, what you do, you think could apply to us?
Hold that thought. I got a piece so bad. That's an edit right there. That's an edit. I'm dying. All right. I'll be right back.
Stay lost. The letter written to you in a language that you couldn't speak. Stay lost. That song's fire. I love that song.
Bro, save the vocals for Aaron, bro.
Bro, nah, I'm fucking with you. I have good vocals though.
All right, sing for the people, bro.
Well, what do you want me to sing? I can't sing that song. That's a tough song to sing.
Sing Thinking About You, Frank Ocean. You know that?
No, I don't know all the words, bro. I can't.
Yo, hey, I'm about to sing.
You can excuse the mess of me.
But he doesn't know the fucking words.
Rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears before they fall, and I'm thinking about you. Oh, no. I've been thinking about you. No. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you not? I can't do that.
What the fuck? Oh my god, bro! It's like,
all right, we're back. What's that?
It's more like a tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse me.
But you go mad quiet. I can't even hear you.
Southern California, much like Arizona.
Nah, I think mine are bad.
Don't shed tears before they fall when I'm thinking about you. Like that, bro.
Nah, like bro, that. Yo, Aaron, hit that, bro. Hit that.
Hit that what?
Sing Thinking About You. I want to compare vocals.
Oh, God. I can't sing on command. That's scary, bro. That's scary.
You really can't, bro?
No, I get like nervous, bro.
Bro, we won't look, bro.
Nah, you're good. No, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, all right. It's cool.
That's all you'll get.
Yeah. Wait. So how do you perform on stage, bro?
Oh, like when I'm in the moment and like I'm in like the obviously after rehearsal and like when I'm in the moment and it's I've kind of like I've not accepted, but I've like my brain is set towards it's time to perform. Like I'm set, I'm good. But when it's just like I'm chilling, it's like, all right, sing. I'm like, oh God, like I remember I was with a buddy of mine, Manny. He goes by the name Yavin. We're working on a song together, and Yavin, Manny's a fantastic singer. He like studied the voice and all that stuff, and he knows how to sing formally, because that's what he went to school for. And I recorded him and he was fantastic. He kind of mentioned something about like me doing a verse. I'm like, oh yeah, definitely. And then we finished recording. He's like, oh, so okay, so let's record your voice. I'm like, what? And I like did my verse. I did it a little shaky because I was nervous, but then I'm like, yeah, it was funny because I was on a live stream like yesterday. I mentioned this to him because I like had wine and I was like on my live stream just like chilling with everybody. I'm like, Manny, you scared me because like you're so good at what you do, and I'm over here like they just put in the moment so quickly. I'm like, I kind of froze up. Yeah.
It's like a thing when like you ask a comedian, yo, tell a joke. Like, what?
Yeah.
Fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
Dave Chappelle, exactly. Bro. Remember you see that with
Kanye West, bro.
Yeah, with
Kanye. Hey, Dave, say a joke, and
he was like,
Dave Chappelle was like, what the fuck?
He's like, I can't say a joke on command, bro.
Yeah. That's kind of like that.
Kind of same thing, yeah, man. But what were we talking about?
So I was asking you, like, what do you think in the music industry could apply to us to help us out? Because bro, a lot of what I try to do is I'm trying to learn from other people how we can apply stuff that they do to like help us.
Yeah. I guess I'm so bad at giving advice, but I guess the one thing that I will say, it's just like, or someone somewhere said something like, don't compare your chapter 1 to someone's chapter 12, you know what I mean? Because like we look up to people who like make art and are like validated in society as art makers, like Kendrick or whatever, as like these amazing artists, and like we're comparing our, you know, our work to theirs, and like I guess what I'm trying to say is that like, and it's just, and this is the most cliche thing, I'm sorry it is, but like it's like you just, if you keep going, you just get good at it, you know what I mean? And it's like a lot of people feel like in their, and I definitely don't feel like you guys have ever done that. I feel like y'all are like, this is what we fucking do, this is what you're getting, fucking, there's so much pride behind it, which is why I love it. What I don't like is when people are like early on, they're just like, nah man, I kind of do this thing, but it doesn't worry about it, or like, nah, here's a SoundCloud link, but it's not good because the vocals are this, because the vocals are that. It's just like, don't compare your chapter 1 to someone's chapter 12, you know? Just keep going at it.
I'm not gonna lie, I do that sometimes. Like one
Yeah.
time I told somebody,
I tell this dude, I'd be telling him chill, bro.
No. What are you talking about?
When you're fucking, when you're like, bro, I'll legit, it will be like this. It'll be like, I think we have like the craziest fucking episode. We both were on it.
Oh,
bro.
that's different.
And then,
that's not what I'm talking
I'll
about.
call him. I'll be like, yo, that shit was crazy. He'll be like, I could have done better, man. Like,
But that's me to myself.
And I'm just like, bro.
That's because I hold myself to a high standard.
Yeah, and that's a
'cause-
given. Like that's just you as like an artist, you know. Like you're your worst critic, you know.
But
like,
I'm
but
happy I'm my own.
yeah.
My worst
Yeah, but don't.
critic.
Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, don't get caught up on that, you know.
Yeah, no. I was more gonna tell a story that one time that I hadn't seen somebody in a long time. They were like, oh, what have you been up to? And I was like, oh, this and that, I'm in school, working, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, and I do a podcast now. They started laughing, bro. And I was like, oh, man.
shriveled
bro.
up,
I was
just
like, I got all awkward and shit. Cause I don't like to, I don't know. I feel like there's people that are just like always trying to talk about, you know, what they're doing and like bombarding you with shit like that. So I try not to be like that. So I try to like, if it naturally comes up in conversation, I'll talk about it, and I don't mind talking about it. But when it doesn't, when it does, and then somebody laughed, I was like, damn, bro.
You see, all I fucking talk about is the podcast, bro. I be at work, these dudes are chilling, and then I'm like, bro, the fucking guest I had the other day was telling me this, and that. You know what I mean? And then they're like, oh yeah. But for everything, bro, it's just natural to me, bro. That's all I want to fucking talk about.
Yeah. Two sides of the spectrum. You got the more reserved guy, and you got the whole podcast pod. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, which is
like,
you know.
It's
You're
because
proud of what you're doing, man. You're proud about what you're doing. That's dope, you know? That's fucking dope.
I mean, I'm proud too, but it's more like I don't want myself to be seen as only a podcast host, you know?
Yeah.
It's like that's a box for me. Like I'm more than just this, you know. This is not just me. This is obviously something I love doing. I have fun doing it, and I like me and Vic, bro. This shit's been rolling, right? But it's like I want to be represented by more than just that. Like one thing I definitely don't mind talking about is I always talk about science, bro. Like that's my main shit. That's
Space shit's scary.
Shit's
amazing.
I would love to travel that shit, bro. To be honest, bro. Like my dream, my real dream, my biggest dream is to like figure out teleportation, bro. That shit would be dope. Like I got some crazy ideas for teleportation. Like imagine
wormholes.
Yeah, imagine this, right? You have a little like teleporter thing, and you can like you have like a thing in your fridge that is connected to juice that is also connected to a little teleporter. And when you want juice, you just type it into the thing, and it'll teleport juice. You put it on top of your cup, the teleporter, and then all the juice like suddenly flows from the fridge, teleported to the teleporter, and then down into your cup. You don't got to get up to do shit anymore, bro. Groceries, bro, gone.
But then that would be like the movie WALL-E.
WALL-E
would be fucking fat. And fucking, you know?
Obviously, the simple stuff that you don't need to care about. Like I could go without, you know, walking to the fridge, you know, to get juice. I can go without doing like why do it if I don't have to? You know what I mean?
But then the thing about that is people get fucking greedy, bro. And it's like, oh, we made fucking getting juice easy. We can fucking make fucking working out easy. I don't know, stupid shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, working out. That's different though.
We can make this convenient. We're gonna make this convenient, then this convenient, then this convenient. Then all of a sudden, you're.
I mean, that's what all technology is for, bro. I'm pretty sure that's where we're gonna end up.
Complete convenience. That's
what it is. All technology is made to make life more convenient, bro. Like the internet was created to make sending stuff online convenient. You know, that's what it started. It wasn't even an idea of what it is right now. It's not even close to what it. They didn't think. Nobody thought that it was gonna be like this, but it came to this, right? Yeah. Fucking what else is easy to do? Escalators, bro. I like
talking. Well, like communication. You know, back in the day, it was just like, all right, you gotta tell someone something. You gotta write a whole letter. You gotta be formal in it because this is like the first time you're gonna talk to them in like months. You gotta send it off with someone, messenger, and then you gotta wait for the response. Now it's just like, hey yo, you know, it's not even like you don't even think about it. It's just like, yeah, I can reach the person. But like, you know, like before technology, communication was super difficult.
Yeah. What a question I always like ask, bro, is like, all right, it's not like so far back where you're making like letters, but it's not as like recent where you have phones. Like what that middle ground and like what the fuck were people doing? Where like people just hanging out outside and waiting, like yo, house party, yo, and everyone, you know what I mean? Like people are just in the middle of the street, like chilling, and then it's like, yo, house party, bro, let's go. Probably like in the 80s and 90s, bro. Yeah. Or was it like you sent letters, bro, or fucking?
Wait, what are you talking about?
All right, let's say like, you know how right now we could be like, what's the word? Boom, all three of us, we go to the party, bro. We know where the fuck the Addy is. We know everything. We know all the details.
Sure.
But before that, bro, there was no fucking phones to be like, what's the word? So is everyone like chilling outside the crib and then someone's just like, yo, my crib. Ooh, follow me. You know what I mean?
I mean, it still happens now. Where it's
like, how the fuck do you get the word, bro?
Word of mouth.
It's kind of like who you know.
Yeah.
If you got a bunch of friends, you got a whole big group. It's like then you got a whole party. It's kind of like who you know.
Imagine that's what
word of mouth. You know, main source of communication. Yeah.
And
that would be fun, bro.
What?
Just cooling like that, bro. Not even, you know what I mean? I feel like
you still can, bro. No, it's only because people right now because of COVID. But before that, it's only because people wanna like nobody uses doorbells anymore. You just text the person, I'm outside, open the door, bro. You know, like I don't touch the doorbell no more. Like it's that easy to just go like this, ding dong. Yeah. But people still just rather text. Like
you don't just show up to someone's house and you knock the door. It's like have you? I don't know if y'all have realized, but when someone like hits the doorbell, it's like, what the fuck is going on? Is it police? You know, no one does that. You just like, hey, yo, I'm outside. You know, it's so different.
Open the door, bro.
Open the door. Yeah, be there in 5 or something. When someone like or the scariest one, when someone knocks on the door, it's the police. There's no like, that's the scariest thing ever.
I think that's probably Amazon or like UPS. Oh,
yeah. But still, it's like it's out of the ordinary, you know. It's kind of like,
I think if people just started to like, you know, revisit the classical shit like what we used to do, just talk, bro. Like this is what we do. We talk, bro. This is what I like to do. I have random conversations with people on the street just to like have, which is crazy because if you put me in a situation where you know a person and I don't know the person, I'm mad awkward.
But I was about to say that's fucking cap, bro.
No. But random strangers, when I'm by myself, I can easily talk to them. I don't care. Because it could be like, yo, I'm never gonna see this person.
You're not gonna see you there. I'm not losing anything.
Yeah, I'm not losing anything by having.
I can legit talk to anybody, bro. Any fucking buddy, bro. You could have anybody in front of me. Yo, what's good, bro?
What about a dead body? You said anybody. What about a dead body?
See, anybody's gonna communicate back with me. I'm not gonna fucking talk to.
What if they're a ghost and you just can't hear them because I don't know, maybe you need a medium.
You see, bro, this is what, no, bro. Anybody like that's
you
living.
You said anybody.
Bro. No, anybody. No, not body, anybody? Bro.
Buddy, like BUDDY.
Yeah, all the dogs that are named Buddy, bro, in the world. Yeah, I mean, I can communicate with them. No, is there people named Buddy, bro?
There is people named Buddy.
Probably.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
there's people named Lady.
There is. Yeah, that is very true.
No,
I know a few ladies.
That's true. Yeah, you are right.
I named my kid Person. I'm about to name my kid Body.
You're gonna name your kid Body.
I'm gonna name my kid Body, bro. That's why you can talk to anybody.
Hey.
All right, this is the after hours of my room. This is me on a normal, bro. I just started making stuff. This is what I do, bro.
It's the late night kind of just.
It's bro. The thing about this dude is he takes everything so fucking literal, bro, for no fucking reason.
But it's funny. That's why,
bro. Like, yo, bro. Like, I'll literally crack a joke. Like, bro. Like the other day, my boy Anthony cracks a joke. He's like, fucking. My boy Jared has a fucking motorcycle, and we're making fun of him. Yo, you parked in 3 parking spots. You think you have a fucking big ass pickup truck? We say the joke to Jason. We're all cracking up. We literally parked on the same side, and we all had space. I was like, how the fuck you gonna ruin a joke like that? And then, yo, bro, and then what pisses me off is when he says a joke, right? I fucking boost it up, right? He could be like, yo, we bowl with Vic, and because he's round, he looks like a bowling ball. And I'll be like, yeah, we were getting fucking strikes. If I were to do that to him, well, technically it does. What the fuck, bro? Give me the alley-oop, you fuck, bro.
You know what it is? It's because language is hilarious to me. Like, language is literally like, people take it so seriously. You make a grammatical error, like in a text or whatever, people are like, oh my God, bro, they corrected. Like, I do it too, obviously.
So when I do it to him, he gets tired.
No. That's not what I'm trying to say. But literally, like, communication and like language and shit, like, it's really just, if you think about it, right? Break it down. What is it? I'm just making noises with the voice box. I'm moving my lip. Like, these are just meat that I have on my face. I'm moving it back and forth, and I'm communicating with you. Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro.
Have you noticed that, like, our way of communicating, like how we like address each other it's changing? Like, before it was like the super formal like way of like talking, like text. We'd use punctuation. We use proper capitalization. But now, because things are so quick, we can get to the point. Who the fuck is using proper punctuation? No one's saying, hey, that's cool, comma, Aaron. No, that's weird. When someone uses like proper pronunciation, you think you weird or you're old.
Yeah,
not pronunciation, but like punctuation.
It depends,
right? It's changing. I think it's changing, unless it's a formal like scenario. You know, a formal. I guess what would we call it? Like, you know, when you're talking to someone like that,
like an email.
Yeah. But for the most part, if I'm just talking to someone and I just want to communicate with them, I'm not gonna be fancy.
I'm 50-50 with that.
Like on DMs, like Instagram DMs, when people are like super formal, I'm like, oh hell yeah, like it's just me. I want to give me. I don't
they're
like,
hey, my name is Aaron Garcia from.
Oh my God. Come on, bro, don't hit me with that. Listen.
You rolled yourself into that one, bro.
For real. You rolled this. Yo, you got.
You got going with that.
Yeah, I'm 50-50 with that, because the other day my friend was like, "Are you coming to the house?" Right? But they didn't put a question mark.
Yo,
so I was confused. I said, "Are you telling me or are you asking me?" Because I didn't understand. There was no question mark, right? Yeah. And then later in the day, I go and I see him, right? And I'm like, I was like, yo, I thought you were gonna bang on me because I said that shit, but he's like, obviously I'm fucking asking you, bro. I'm not your fucking dad to be telling you what to do.
I was like,
but I didn't understand. Maybe you were like, you know, yo, we're about to go do something. Yo, you're coming to the house. You're telling me, not giving me an answer.
You just take everything mad literal. Why would Heck yell at you like that, bro? Like, bro, it's
not
like,
that he's yelling. It could just be like, you know, like, yo, Vic, tomorrow we're going to the gym, bro. You know, like, I'm just telling you.
He said, are you coming to the house? That's a question, bro. It's not.
No, he didn't say, are you? He said, you're coming to the house.
He probably said, you come into the house or something. And it's like.
No, he said, you are, Y-O.
Okay. Yeah.
Come,
I see what I get.
You're coming to the house. Mm-hmm. And I was like,
what?
Nah, to the house? It's like, but it's 50-50, bro. Because we have made language fucking easy where, like, bro, no one's going to be like, oh, come through. And then it's like, do you have food? It's like, food, question mark. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then you get it, bro.
Yeah, we're cutting all the excess information just because, you know, we're not in email formal days. I think it's all just due to communication now is so much easier back in the day, because like like I mentioned earlier, when you send a letter, this is like the first time you're talking to someone in God knows how long. You want to give a good, you you don't want to seem like a dickhead, so you got to be super formal and super kind. But now it's just like, it's whatever. You just send the message and, you know, it's super easy. You know, anyone has access to anyone at this point. You know, why be super formal?
I feel it.
Yeah.
But I be 50-50 with that still, bro. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
you're
like another one that got
grammar
me.
police.
Nah,
Hey?
I don't care about
Oh,
You're
grammar.
the grammar police, bro.
If it makes sense and I understand it, it's different.
Bro, it made sense, bro.
No, I thought he was. I just asked him because I was confused. I was personally confused.
This dude wants to get under people's skin, bro, and that's what he does, bro.
It
That's
wasn't.
what
I
he does.
swear to God, I didn't understand.
The same way with the motorcycle joke. I swear, he knew it was a fucking joke.
I
There's
did.
no way.
I didn't
There's no
understand
way.
it. I was like,
There's no way he's taking that parking so literal like that, bro.
bro,
There's no fucking way.
how
bro.
is that funny? There's literally he's parked in like the smallest space possible.
Oh my god,
He's
bro.
parked in the smallest space possible.
No, he
and
was,
then you
bro.
were like,
Oh my god,
bro, I parked, JV parked, and he parked in the
Oh
same
my
place where
God,
barely
bro.
usually one car can park. So when I see 3 in there, I was like, oh damn, we fit a lot of people there. I was like, damn, this man's bike is so small, it fit right there. That's how I went in when I parked. So then you guys are like, oh, he took up 3 parking spots. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like he really wasn't though. Like, what are you talking about? So
Takes it
I'm
too
not gonna
fucking
laugh
literal,
and fake. I'm gonna be like, oh, ha, 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 that's so funny, even though he didn't.
God.
No, bro, he did not.
Oh my god, bro. Nah, bro. You just like to crash people's jokes, bro.
No, bro.
That's what you love to do.
I don't understand jokes, bro. I'm not a funny person. I just make people laugh because I talk and then somehow they laugh. I'm not trying to be funny. They just laugh. Like I said, bro. Yo, I have a podcast. Like, I don't know why that's funny, bro. I don't know how that's funny, bro. Like, apparently that's funny,
so
though.
bad. Oh, I feel like shit if someone did that to me.
Like,
Oh,
hey,
you make music. Ha, ha, ha. No.
You're like, what the fuck?
What?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
man.
Jason is legit though. Fucking, he's the grammar police for jokes.
Nah,
bro.
bro,
Be
I'm
ruining my
not.
shit, bro.
I'm not, because I told you, like I was saying, bro. Language is like literally what we make it. You can make it whatever you want. Like I misspell words all the time, and I don't care I misspell them because if I can read it, understand what it means, it only means what it means in my head just so I can understand what it means. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like literally our letter, if you think about it, bro, it's just a line and then another line and then I put another line right there and it's an A. All of a sudden it's an A. 3 lines together become an A. But if you move that line a little bit down, the line in the middle, all of a sudden it's a triangle. Like, you know, it's just like what we define it as. So it's not like I care. I don't really care. It's just when it doesn't make sense, because that's what words are for, to communicate what you mean to me. Yes. So if it doesn't make sense, that's when I'm gonna be like, oh, yo, bro, what the fuck do you mean, bro?
Yeah. It's I also like slang. Like I've thought about this a lot. Like slang just ends up, although people see it, at least early on, like people or in school, like they teach us like slang isn't proper English, or like not proper English but proper language. But slang is usually the thing that becomes the next evolution of that language, because people just pick it up, and that's like the common way of you know, saying those words.
Mm-hmm. Language is a living, breathing thing, bro.
It is. It changes all the time, dude. It changes all the time. It changes like, so much.
Yo is like it's normal now, bro. It's not
I know. I say that to everybody.
Yo.
Like, bro, even the dudes at the bank would be like, yo, you got this done? Yeah, bro.
Yo.
Bro, after every fucking sentence.
That's usually how I send messages. Yo. Y o o o o o o.
Oh yeah, me too, bro. That's how I speak, bro.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I fucking talk. Bro.
That's how I try to, like, when I send messages, I try to send messages how I talk. Like I don't overthink messages anymore. Like I used to overthink messages. Now I'm just like, I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care.
If you ever read the captions I be making on Instagram, it's like, ladies and gentlemen, it's the greatest.
I have seen.
Podcast.
I love it.
Yeah.
It sounds like, what are those called? Like those like big horns that they would like, that people would bring to like soccer matches. You know?
No.
That's what it reminds me of. When I read those. Yeah.
This is literally how I'm doing it. I put the pic and then I'll be like, ladies and gentlemen, this shit's fucking crazy. And I'm talking out loud while I'm typing. And then whatever the fuck came out.
Yeah.
Then share.
There you go. Don't overthink it, bro. Just do it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. And then Jason's like, yo,
What the
I
fuck
can
was that?
hear your voice, man, when you
I
post,
can.
bro.
Yeah, that's good, that's
I
good.
hear him talk when he's like, you can
Oh,
tell.
I can hear Vic talking when I read those, like the captions on YouTube. It's all
Yeah.
you. I can tell. I can
No,
tell.
that's all me actually.
That's all him,
Actually,
bro.
is it?
Yeah.
And y'all sounding like each other. Y'all the
Yeah.
same person.
But
Nah,
I try to like when I make the caption.
Yeah.
Usually, what I do is take like something that we said in the episode and try to put it
Yeah.
in there. So
Yeah.
like if it's something, it's usually something that Vic says because he opens up the show. He's always hype.
Yeah.
So I want to hype it up for other people.
No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hype it up for people. So I'm just like, all right, what did Vic say? All right, let me type that out, bro. I mean, I write it, but I'm typing as if I'm Vic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like nobody could
He,
tell.
does,
A
bro,
lot of
he even does that like when he posts for himself. Like I'll be like, yo, Jay, like, can you post this? Like I'm working or something. And then I'll see it and it'll be like, yo, man, we got I'm like,
I'm just trying to hype it up, and you hype it up well. So I'm just gonna do what you do, but you know, I'm gonna right, whatever. Because apparently I'm monotone and I don't have any energy with anything.
Nah, but that's a good thing, bro. Some
It's-
monotone people are fucking hilarious, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like imagine,
It balances
like,
you out. It balances Vic out. It balances and Vic balances you out. Like Jason, imagine if like there were two Vics. Most of the entire show would be like, no.
Yeah. It'd be like fucking, it'd be like two dogs like barking at each other on the other side of the fence. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, it's like, bro, it's.
And then if
like,
it was two me's, it's like two pieces of bread.
If I
just
when So when I watch the show, right? I fucking laugh at moments like that because it'll be like, yo, it's fucking crazy. Hey, my name is Jason, and I'll die laughing. But I'll be like, yeah, because it's so like different and fucking, you know what I mean? It's a noise, bro. And then, you know, but then when I'm in it, I'm like, yeah, bro, you fucking pisses me off. But then when you're out of it, it's hilarious. That mix match, that bro, that
works, bro.
That toss up, bro, is hilarious.
Hell yeah, if it works, that dynamic.
Yeah.
Y'all
It's
the
been
power
working.
duo.
It's been working.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just can't. When Vic calls me when I just woke up, bro, I can't, bro, because he's mad
Me
loud.
either.
He's mad loud in my ear.
Jason, are you the type of person that needs their time to wake up before having a conversation?
Nah,
That's
for
me.
sure.
That's me, bro.
I feel like that's a lot of people though.
No,
But like,
can you have a full-on conversation after just waking up?
I can. Like, it depends but Vic, if he's yelling,
Yeah.
yo, bro, in my ear,
Yeah.
I hang up. I can't, bro.
Nah.
I cannot.
Bro, what pisses me off is so he'll call me. I'll be like, yo, what's good, bro? I just woke up. Yo, bro. And he'll start trying to like, he'll start picking at me, bro, with his bullshit, bro. And then I'll say something and he'll get mad literal. What? That doesn't. And I'm just like, yo, don't fucking like your energy, bro. That ass, bro. You need to give me time, bro, to fucking start with your bullshit, bro. I just woke up, bro.
But there's been times where I call Vic and he wakes up and then we'll have like an hour conversation. And then I'll talk to him later in the day, 6-7 hours later. He went back to sleep. And I'll be like, yo, and I'll bring up something we said in the conversation. He'll be like, when did I talk to you?
bro, the fucking, the heavy?
Yeah, bro.
All right.
What?
So like,
what?
Nah, so
okay.
So all right. So I was like, all right. So I was getting a COVID results, right?
Okay.
And like, I woke up to and I looked at it and I was like, yo, I don't have fucking COVID. And then I guess I called this dude and then I was like, yo, bro, I don't have the.
No, you said it wrong. You said, this is exactly how it went, right? He calls me. He goes, yo, look at the message I just sent you. I was like, all right. I go on my phone. I look at it. I was like, oh, shit. Yo, you're nice. And he's like, yo, I don't have the hit. Like that high pitch, right? Later in the day, like 6 hours later, he calls me again. Yo, bro. Yo, look, you seen that pic I sent you around 2:00? And I was like, I was like, did he send me another picture? And I go, and it's the same picture that he already called me for. Yeah. And he goes, I don't have the exactly the same way. I was like, bro, you already told me that exactly the same way before. Like, look at the picture. I don't have the like the exact same way both times. Yeah. And then he was like, I called you. I don't remember.
Bro, I swear on everything, bro. I was like, bro, when the fuck did I call you, bro? And then this dude thinks he's in a fucking alternate universe or some shit.
I thought it was fucked up, bro.
Yeah, he thought I was either fucking with him or he's fucked up in the head, bro. And I was legit like, when the fuck did I call him? This dude is rent free in my head, bro. Legit, I'm half asleep. Yo, Jason, bro, I don't have that heavy. Bro, I legit planned that joke and I said it to everybody, bro. I called everyone that day. I was like, niggas don't have the heavy. Bad times, bro. And then I was like, yo, I haven't told this joke to Jason. And he was like, I already heard it. What the fuck, bro? That's just
He didn't
wild,
believe me
bro.
either. He didn't believe me that he had already told me. He
Until
went
I
back.
looked at the
He went back into
log,
the
yeah.
call logs to be like, to make sure. He was like, yo, I really did call you. That's crazy, bro.
That's
if you
funny.
never told me that, I would have never believed that happened, bro. That ass, bro.
That's funny.
never, bro. That's just fire, man.
All right.
Yeah, bro.
Damn. Remember when we were gonna end that like 30 minutes ago?
Yeah.
We're chilling. We're
Hey,
chilling.
that's what I like though. Free energy. But,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No time restrictions. I clear my night for y'all.
Hey,
Appreciate you, brother.
we good.
I'm an open book, but all right.
Pillbook.
Yo, bro.
Oh, gee.
Oh wait. How did the name come up? How'd you guys come up with Pillbook?
We're like, I was like where Pani Cafe was, like that coffee shop that used to be an older coffee shop, and like the owner there, like one of the owners was super chill with us, and like he would like give us advice about being bands and stuff, and like we had a crappy name before, and he was just like, yo, like maybe y'all need a name change. He's like, I don't know, think about something. And I saw a book called it was The Pillbook, and I was like, there we go, that's it.
Pillbook. That's it.
Yeah, didn't overthink it. I just said, that's
Wow.
the one.
I like your
Yup.
energy, bro. Don't overthink shit. Just do it.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah. Credit to Kenny Beats for that one.
Kenny Beats.
Kenny Beats is a producer. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
know
his.
Kenny
That's his
Beats.
motto. Yeah, that's his motto.
Oh,
Yeah. It's kind of been. That motto has kind of like been resonating with like the producer community. That's been like the one main like motto that people have been like resonating with. Yeah.
Just do
And I
it.
personally do a lot. Yeah, absolutely.
Just fucking do it, bro.
Amen.
Hey,
Mhm.
Nike stole that though.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah. No, his is don't overthink shit.
Don't overthink shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I be overthinking a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah.
I think too
Well,
much.
yeah,
but
What are you getting from? What are you getting out of it? Just a headache, because at the end of the day, you're still gonna do what you're gonna do.
It's true. I don't know. I feel like I overthink stuff when it like applies to me, just cause like I want it to be perfect, bro.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I feel that. Yeah.
But it's not like I care about perfection. It's more
Yeah.
like I need to be satisfied.
Mhm.
I'm like, cause I don't want to put out shit. Cause if you just just do it and then
Yeah.
you just put out shit, then there's no point. But if you just do it and you like, and I do it and I feel it, and like there's times where I do something and the one time I'm like, I feel it, boom.
Yeah.
But then there'll be times where I do it and I'm like, I'm not feeling this, bro.
I personally don't believe in perfection. I believe in good enough. It's good enough. That's literally like mixing this whole album. I was just like this is why I hop on the Twitch live stream. You see how I do all my mixing and all that stuff. But when I'm mixing, you'll see like the ones who stuck around know I went, fuck it, it's good enough. Let's move on. That is like the thing I say a lot. Yeah.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
Mhm. Yep.
If that works, it works, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Sorry, it's late night mommy juice
Hey,
hours.
bro, nah, you got that, bro.
Hey, yeah.
What was I gonna say? Damn, I forgot about something I was gonna say. Nah, what was it? Well, it was more like, damn, bro, that shit disappeared, bro. That
Which
should
one?
be happening to me. Yo, you know what's crazy? The other day, bro, I had
Yeah.
I had a memory, right? I remembered something, but it wasn't my memory. I was just sitting there, and I
Yeah.
remembered something, and I was like remembering it, and I was this person, and I thought I was this person remembering it, and then like all of a sudden, I was like, it was like a memory of like my daughter, but it wasn't my daughter because it wasn't me.
Yeah.
You don't have a fucking daughter.
And
Yeah.
I was blonde, and
Vic, just
I like thought,
shut that one down.
So-
Vic, you don't have a fucking daughter.
well, yeah, I know I don't have a daughter, but in the moment, it was a good 2 minutes. I was remembering the memory, and I thought I was like, I had blonde hair and everything. I looked down at my hands, and I
Really?
was like, that's not me, bro.
Damn. I've had the same thing where I have a memory of me like in a hospital with a cast. I have a same false memory. And I asked my mom, I'm like, was I ever in a cast or was I ever in the hospital when I was a little kid? She said no. So I've always had held on to this memory of me in a cast. And I remember vividly, like the doctor was like, like moving, like in the when your leg is kind of elevated. For some reason, I just remember like the doctor like pressing like the wrong button to like elevate the leg, and she like lowered it rather than. And I remember it vividly, like what the hospital looked like and all that stuff. I was never in the hospital. Yeah. It's weird, super weird. It freaked me out. Yeah.
I'm telling you, this life shit is
when
weird,
we're fucking
bro.
dreaming, bro, we hop on someone else's fucking body for a second by accident, bro.
Yeah.
Go into situations.
But I wasn't dreaming. I was awake. Like I was like
awake.
chilling.
It's like a memory. No, but that, yeah, like it's not like same thing for me. It's like it's not a dream. It's not a dream I had. It's literally a memory that I've lived with. You know? Yeah, it's
maybe
freaky.
This is what I'm saying. Maybe it's that fucking your past lives, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I always think that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Because there's like some shit that I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why do I think like this? You know what I mean? Like, I never like grew up on this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, for example, like for some reason, bro, my whole life, even when I was like a little ass kid, I've always like resonated with the military for some fucking reason. Mm. Yeah. Like, bro. And then like, I'm like, what the fuck? What is that? Like, I don't know why. Like, I like, and then I've had dreams. And I've also like similar to you guys where I'm just thinking, and I think I've like been in fucking war, and I've never even
past life type shit.
Been out of I've never even fucking
been in war.
So does that mean we get reincarnated?
I don't know.
Wouldn't that be like the conclusion from that?
I've heard before that like consciousness can't necessarily be destroyed. I've heard that. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's recycled. Maybe it's like consciousness or like, yeah, consciousness is just maybe this energy that can't really be destroyed. So it kind of just seeps its way into another body, and there we go. And sometimes,
what if we're just one fucking conscious split into billions of fucking people? Yeah. You know what I mean? And then
that's the logic idea, bro. That's why I love logic.
It's like this thing, right? Where you never met this person in your fucking life. This happened to me in my life, right? You never met this person in your fucking life, and they're talking to you, and you feel like you fucking known them your whole fucking life. And you just met them, right? So when I was talking to this girl, right, for PR, first day I ever met her, it was like, I went up to her, like usually get a little nervous talking to the girls, right? Went up to her like nothing, bro. Like if we were fucking home dogs for forever. Yeah. And it was like, yo, and then I remember I thought that like, yo, this is crazy. I feel like I know her. Like I feel like I was like raised with her or something, right? Yeah. And then like I'm 2 months into talking to her, she was like, I feel like we're soulmates. Like, I feel like I've known you my whole life. And I was like, yo, I feel the same fucking way. It's fucking crazy. Like, it's weird, bro. Like, there has to be more to life to explain shit like that.
Yeah. I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we're at the point where we can explain, like, complicated shit like that. But I really hope that at some point, like, scientists will figure that shit out. Like, I'm looking towards the day where they're like, yeah, aliens are real. Yeah. I mean, they've already confirmed that, like, they don't call it UFOs. They call them something else. But they've already said, like, the government has already said, yeah, there's shit flying around and we don't know what it is. Yeah. Like, that was recently. That was recently.
Yeah, they debriefed one, something in, like, was it like March, some shit like that?
I don't know, but you saw it, right? It was like it was the video, and they're like, it's going so fast. And, like, I hope
the military people.
Yeah. Right? I'm waiting. I hope it's in my lifetime where they're like, yeah, there's a planet or something, or there's like a being that's not from this planet. Oh, dude, I loved space alien shit when I was a kid. That was literally all my YouTube like search history when I was a kid. Like, yeah, I love aliens. Oh my god.
But what if it's like a thing where we're like fucking avatars? You know what I mean? You know how Avatar, they go into the thing and they go into a different world? Mm-hmm. What if we're in a fucking pod and the person that's in the pod sometimes thinks, and we're fucking here, and we're like, oh shit, it's my fucking memory.
I definitely see that because, like, listen, here's the thing. Like, I love that whole simulation theory because it freaks me out, and I love not explaining it, but I love like explaining how I think it. Like when, God, I'm diving in. I need
do it up, bro. This shit is exciting. I love shit like this.
Me too.
All right, so. The way I think about it, like, and you know, I've read this online, all that stuff, is like, when did video games first start? Like, when was the first video game? Like 19 whatever,
70s?
70s. All right,
Was it
1970s. It's to 2020. We've had how many years to kind of get to where we're at? Video games are pretty solid now. VR is pretty fucking solid. But what if there is like another civilization that like has had more time to perfect like simulation, and maybe we're like a product of that? We would never know, because it'd be so good.
till we die?
That's what I've thought. And that, like, what if we're just and they're just so good at like they've perfected that so well that like a byproduct of that is like consciousness.
Would that person be God? Right?
I guess in a traditional sense, that's what you would consider God. And then the shit that I think about
All
is
right.
like
When I say God, I don't mean
yeah.
the traditional.
God,
I mean
yeah,
God
okay,
is just
okay.
like the higher power.
Higher power. Yeah,
The thing that made
okay.
you. The thing that made
us.
The thing that made you.
Because
Yeah,
the thing
definitely.
that made us has to be God. By definition. That's what
It's
God
probably,
is.
I forget who said that, but we're probably just someone's like science experiment, and they're like,
That's what I think.
we're just someone's fucking like mold, like someone's growing us.
Because like what I think is like, in real life, when we have simulations, right? You simulate, we simulate chemical reactions. They simulate, stuff falling just to like try to figure out the physics of it, right?
Yeah.
We simulate it to understand it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we're a simulation, right? Or whatever, if God created us, it's probably to find something out, to understand something that he or she did not previously understand until they made this thing, right? Which is us, the universe, the whole thing that's going on.
I mean, think about it. We're in this like vacuum of space where nothing exists in between, and like the one thing, the one like reoccurring thing that occurs is explosions. Like shit blows up all the time. Like stars explode all the time.
Mhm.
Like what I think about is like, yeah, it takes like God knows how many million years for like something to explode or whatever. But like in time is just relative to us, like, or not time is just relative, but like we experience time one way doesn't mean that someone else experiences time the same way as we do. So like, what if like someone put us in this one space, or put like matter in this one space so it blows up all the time? Maybe it's an energy source. I mean, we do the same thing with fucking engines and gas. Like we literally put in this controlled environment to explode all the time for our benefit.
It runs. Runs
for our benefit. So what if that's the same thing with us? We just so happen to like exist and live on it.
But why would you want
that's like
because maybe we're the energy source for something higher.
That's you said Rick and Morty earlier. You watched the micro universe episode.
Hell yeah! Oh, amen. Hell yeah! Exactly. Yeah.
That shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So Vic, that episode is basically Rick. It's called the car battery episode, something like that.
Rick, I love it.
Rick has if you ever watch Rick and Morty, that's just dope. I love Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah.
So Rick, he has like a spaceship kind of thing that he flies around.
That's the snake, right? That's the snake, Pickle.
Yeah.
That's like the
Pickle Rick. You're thinking about
Pickle. Yeah, snake. I don't know.
It's because I seen a fucking Christmas sweater and it said Pickle Rick.
Yeah, that's the same. That's
the
same
pickle.
show.
Yeah, Pickle Rick. That's
it's an episode where he turns into a pickle. It's a whole.
Yeah, that's just hilarious too.
It
That's just dope. That's a really good episode, to be honest. So the premise of that episode, right? His car breaks down, and he's like, all right. He's like, all right, Morty, we gotta go fix the battery. And he's like, and they go to the engine, and he pulls out this like thing, and it's like, a little box, right? And he's like, all right. And he's putting it down, and he's doing all this shit. And Morty's like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, we're going into the battery. And then they go into the battery, and it's like a universe, right? It's a whole new world. And in this universe, Rick told the people that he was
as a god, as an alien god.
As a god, right? Basically, as a god. He tells the people, he's like, oh, you got to use these things called the Googleplex or some shit like that, right? And you basically stomp, and it creates energy, and that creates their energy in their world. But they don't know that he's using that extra energy to power his car.
Oh, it's like it's kind of like Horton Hears a Who.
Kind of, yeah, similar. Where it's just like there's a bigger
bigger thing within the world.
Smaller thing, yeah. I think it's the same situation because, like, if you think about it, the building blocks to us is like atoms. Atoms are these things, these like pieces of matter that are like existing around other pieces of matter. And if you get out of that, it's just like it's just the smaller thing is the building block to bigger thing, and the bigger thing is the building block to the even bigger thing. It doesn't necessarily just end with us.
Yeah.
I doubt it fucking just ends with us.
If you
Because we
like
still
a
have
thing?
like, think about the sun and earth. There's things moving around. What's the bigger picture?
yeah, like
There's
What
a
if
bigger
it-
picture. 100% there's a bigger picture.
it's crazy because like, right, we're made out of cells.
Yeah.
Cells are made out of atoms.
Yeah.
Atoms are made out of protons and neutrons. Protons and neutrons are made out of these other fundamental particles of the universe, and it keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
Like I think it's string theory. I want to
Yeah.
say string theory.
Is there an end?
Yeah.
Is
I'm
that-
sure like there's this threshold like where like consciousness exists. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think we're probably, I don't know. I'm just kind of shooting in the dark here, but I'm sure like there's like after few stages like consciousness starts, and then I personally do not think we're the last like stage of like consciousness. I'm sure there's something bigger that we make up.
Too
of
emotional, bro.
consciousness. Yeah.
We're too
What's that?
emotional right now.
Oh, it's
Too
crazy.
emotional right now?
Us as human, we're too emotional. Yeah.
Absolutely.
As human,
Yeah.
we can't be the last consciousness because it's too.
No.
We're
Oh, no.
too like
Yeah.
invested in the physical right now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not like flying and shit.
No.
Oh, it's crazy. So what I do before I go to sleep, first I ask who is Jason Mendes, right? I'll be like, all right, what did I do today? What did I do today to help me be the person I want to be, right? And then after that, I'll set my brain to like a setting. That's the best way I can explain it. A setting to think about something I want to think about, like that I'm interested in, whatever. Like for example, if I want to think about, or I'll be like, all right, for this episode, I'll be like, all right, I want to think about the Pillbook episode while I'm sleeping, so that when I wake up, I have fresh new ideas to think about, right?
Yeah.
So in that setting, what if what's in there is just other people living life that then gets to explain to me what it is so that I can do what I do here? And what if we're inside somebody else's head doing what we're doing so that we can explain to them what's going on? That should be dope.
Yeah, bro.
Another
take
like
a-
one of the books I like to
Take
read.
a sip to that, homeboy.
Another like an idea from a book that I really like. It's called Outwitting the Devil. It's in also in Think and Grow Rich.
I'm gonna take a pee real quick.
All right, go take a pee.
All right.
Ugh.
The other book is Think and Grow Rich. You ever heard? I know Vic has read that. You ever read that before?
I have not. No. Thinking.
It's
Grow
by
Rich.
Napoleon Hill.
Mhm.
Dude's nice.
What's it
Dude's
about?
nice. It's like a self-help book, and it's
Okay.
basically like how to get money, but like he says you can apply it to more than just getting money. And like the
Really?
basic ideas is you have to have like a burning desire for something, and then once you have a burning desire for something, it's crazy because this dude is like really philosophical in his like ideas for this. He's like basically there's an infinite intelligence, right? It's like a storehouse for all information, and you can access it. And like our
Wait,
brain,
say that again. Sorry. My ADD kicked in. So start again. Sorry.
All right, from where?
From okay, like the philosophy of how it works.
All right. So how it works is when you have this burning desire and you want, if you want like a plan
Mhm.
to do what you like, if say I want to be a musician, right? You have a
Yeah.
burning desire. I want to be a musician.
Yeah.
You have to like put your brain to a setting. Tell yourself every day, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. And when you do that, your brain is basically like a radio, like a walkie-talkie, bro. A walkie-talkie. It'll send a message out to this thing called the infinite intelligence. And this infinite intelligence is basically a storehouse for all information, right? And when you use your brain as the message sender, it'll send it to this infinite intelligence wherever it's stored. And the infinite intelligence will then send back, if you really deserve it, it'll send back the message that you need, and you'll come up with a plan, a new idea. Boom. Oh, man. And then that will help you get to what you want. So me, I like took that idea as like a crazy, like that's just crazy, right? Like if that means that any information that I want to access is out there in the universe, right? Like information about other people's lives, information about literally anything should be out there. So what I mean, I'm weird with it though. So I'd be like thinking like, sometimes I do, like I'll try to think about what somebody else is doing. Like say Vic, right? I want to think, all right, what is Vic doing right now? I'll try to like picture it. I'll send out the message, and then I'll get information. So I'll start picturing stuff. And I've never actually like though. I've never done it with like a person that's like, that I know.
Yeah.
But like, I get this picture. Like, what if that picture is really what happened, bro? Like, what if I try to remember something that happened in the past, and I like try to really hard to remember. I really, 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 really want that information, and I remember it. All of a sudden, I get a picture and an image, a video, or whatever of what's happening in that moment, and that could be the truth from this infinite intelligence or whatever.
What's the book called? I need to look this up. This is wild.
So,
because it makes sense. I'm gonna be honest. This shit makes sense.
Yeah, and really, he takes the infinite intelligence to be like God. To be honest, like that's what he explains it as.
Yeah.
And, the book is called Think and Grow Rich. That's one that goes into it. Like
thinking what? Sorry.
Think and Grow Rich.
Okay. Think and Grow Rich.
This is it right here. Think and Grow Rich, right? And
where did you get it? Where did you find about the book? I mean, where did you find out about the book?
Where did I find out about the book? It's in a Kendrick song. Or he talks about Napoleon Hill in a Kendrick song.
I'm going to buy it right now.
And then do it up, bro. This book is pretty cool. I like it. Obviously, Vic can show it off all he wants, but he's never read it.
Yeah.
I've read pieces of it. And I have the Bible version. Because it's like the Bible of finance. That's what they call it.
Bro, but that book is not only about making money, though.
Right now, but that's what they call it. That's why it looks like this. They call it the Bible. Look, it looks like a fucking Bible.
It does, yeah. I'm buying a used copy on Amazon right fucking now. And I'm reading it. I have not read a book since high school, and this is the one thing that's gonna make me read a book. Hey. Jason, thank you for the recommendation.
No problem.
Bro, I read fucking books every fucking.
There we go. There we go. Place the order. I placed the order. There we go. I bought the book. Sorry, I don't want to show my information, but yeah, I bought the book.
Nah, you're cool, bro.
Bro, what chapter?
We eating. I don't give a fuck. We're at that point. I'm chilling with you guys. I'm eating spaghetti.
Desire, faith,
cooling, bro.
Auto-suggestion, imagination, organized plan, decision, persistence, power of the mastermind. The book is kind of crazy, bro.
Jason, straight up.
Mm-hmm. You gotta read this, bro. When I finish it, bro.
You have a copy too?
Of what?
Of the book?
Of this one? The Edward Snowden book?
Oh, never mind.
Nah, I'm gonna give it to him.
Oh.
Dog.
Wait, he has a book out?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Where is he?
It came out last year. He promoted it on Joe Rogan.
Where is he right now?
Russia.
He's still hiding?
He's like a teacher now. And he's in charge of like some organizations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yo, I really thought there was a chapter called The Infinite Intelligence, but there is not. But I mean, it's throughout the whole book he talks about it, like, because if you read the chapters, like I could explain it through the chapters, right? It goes desire, that's the first one. You have to have a burning desire for what it is. Faith is the second step. If you have faith that you're gonna succeed, and you just continue to have faith, like that's kind of like the thing where it's like failure is a mindset. It's like if you have faith, even if you fail, you can keep going. That's like that's where you can have success. Yeah. And it's auto-suggestion is the next one. Auto-suggestion is basically like telling yourself, like suggesting to yourself always like, yo, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want
positive this. Affirmations, bro.
Positive affirmation, basically like positive affirmations. Specialized knowledge. So it's like getting the knowledge you need to do what you want to do. So like if you want to be a musician, go to the University of YouTube to get that information, right?
University of YouTube.
Yep. And then imagination is next, where you use your imagination to help you get to where you want, where you can make the plan and stuff like that. And it's like organized planning, decision, persistence, power. And he also talks about power of the mastermind, which I think is pretty cool. The mastermind is an idea basically where if you put minds together and you have the minds to work together, they can do things that one mind could not do separately. Like, if, for example, me and Vic are a mastermind, technically, because we have an idea of this podcast and our mastermind together to consistently do what we do and bring the success that we need to, and the ideas that we need to do what we do. It comes from our mastermind because we work together. So again, we wouldn't be able to do it without it. And it's like when you put your brains on the same frequency, because you could tell when you
support.
Amen.
It would be a huge mastermind, bro.
It would be a huge mastermind. Yep. And I mean, the mastermind is more to a common goal, though. I guess if the common goal is to get everybody out of Chelsea and put Chelsea on the map, then I guess we're doing it right. Then I guess we're doing it right. Yeah. But it's like, so the mastermind is basically like, you could tell when you connect with a person, right? You know, when you're having a good conversation with a person, you'll just keep talking, we'll keep flowing. And that means like your brains are on the same frequency. And you can like, especially like me and Vic, when you can finish each other's sentences, you know, like that, you guys are on the same frequency.
Send half sentences, text half
when
sentences.
you could type, like if you're the opposite person.
Yeah. I mean, I do it really well because I pay attention to a lot of little details. Yeah. But like when you're on the same frequency and you and you have like a common goal, then you get success, bro. Which is true. I've seen it happen. I've seen so many people like, you know, like what is it? Jeff Bezos in it. He did it with a friend, right? Like he got successful with a friend.
Thought it was his brother.
His brother, whatever, somebody like or another person. Like usually you see that when people like we had Connor on 2 weeks ago. Connor talks how he couldn't do it without Jack. I can't do this without Vic.
Aquaman.
You can't do it without, you know, the 5x2, everybody that you have by your side, right?
Yes,
so it's like that's your mastermind. It's like when a group comes together to build and create what it is that you want. It's like you can get it rolling, bro.
Yes, sir. Damn. Dude, I'm so happy about the book. Thank you for the recommendation, dude.
I
just bought it.
And if you enjoy this book, the other one is Outwitting the Devil. And that one's like kind of like the premise of that book is like it's like a person or like a human being talking to the devil. And he's giving an interview he has an interview with the devil. And he's basically asking the devil like how he controls people, how he gets people to fall into a thing called drifting. And like drifting is basically where you are no longer following your dreams. Like you're not doing what you want to do. You're kind of just drifting through life. Which if I was to give an example of a drifter, it's somebody that, you know, they had like, they're like 22 years old. They had this dream to become a millionaire. They failed. And then all of a sudden they gave up on their dream and now they're just living life. You know, they will have their job or whatever. You know, those people that are like unfulfilled in life, you know, those people, those are like drifters. Those are
I know some.
Yeah, I know tons of people like that. Yeah. Right. So that's so he's basically telling them, like asking him.
That book is a mindset book, right? It's to learn how to like have 50, a new 50. Mindset.
I think it's kind of a story. Like I have the audiobook version. So it's kind of like they have like different voices for the devil and the guy. So it's like a conversation. You hear him talking and this and that. And like, and it's really crazy because there's even parts like Napoleon Hill's tapped, absolutely tapped, had to be tapped.
Because he thinks he actually has this convo.
Yeah. He literally, if he thinks he had this conversation in real life, and when he writes it out, he wrote it and didn't release the book while he was alive.
Really?
He did not want to release the book while he was alive. And in the interview that he's saying, he's like, yo, if you release my book, everybody's going to hate you. Because he basically says like the people that are like, it's kind of crazy. I'm going to get canceled after this bullshit. But he's like, yo, the people that help me control people are like parents, because parents teach, you know, the bad stuff to the kids. Like parents that are drifters will make their kid drifters because they're drifters themselves. Teachers, because you know how the school system's kind of fucked up. The school system's not always the best. So it's kind of like fucked up. So it's like you know, it doesn't actually help you become what you need to become. It's teaching you how to be a drifter. And the other one is like officials in the church, like the priests and stuff like that, are actually helping the devil to be. I mean, this is obviously no church book. This is not the fucking no religious kind of type book. Although it seems religious, right? He's like the people in the church are always preaching about how you don't want to go to hell. You don't want to go to hell. You don't want to go to hell. So don't do all this stuff. Putting fear, instilling fear instead of like trying to like inspire them to be themselves, not to, you know, just do whatever, not to be fearful.
Do what you got to do to survive.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like do what you got to do, like save your own ass. It's not really a positive. Like if you really think about it, like I would think churches probably is trying to teach you how to be a good person, how to be, you know, a good individual, to live a good life, right? But instead, some churches, I don't know, you know, obviously I'm not a religious person. So some churches I have seen, like I went to church before when I was a kid, and it was always like, oh, I don't want to go. Like the thing that people say is like, oh, why would you not believe in God? Because if you don't, I want to believe in God because if I don't, I might go to hell. You know, it's like, it's not really believing in God. It's just, you know, being afraid of going to hell. It's not truly believing.
Feeling
in God,
that fear, right? Believing in like, fear, if anything.
The what they should be doing is teaching how to believe in God, which would be like faith and truly loving the thing that it is. And really, if you really think about it, God could be whatever it is. Like if you want to be your, like for me, God is myself. Like I'm my own inspiration. I believe in truly myself because I'm the only thing that I truly know, right?
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh
So,
wow. Holy shit.
So it's like
I just hit a different way.
yeah, I believe in myself. So if I continually believe in myself, then I can be the person that I want to be because I know I'm meant to be the person I want to be. And that's with faith, which is what church is supposed to be about, having faith. So I took, I kind of like stole the important part of religion is the faith and put it into my own religion, which is my religion is that I believe in myself and who I am and that who I'm meant to be and destined to be. And now I live my life kind of like, like in this way. And I live like this, bro. Cool, bro. Although there are definitely times where I get in my head and I don't understand what's going on. Because, it gets frustrating, the life that you live sometimes. Because this shit doesn't make sense. It's weird. But when you have, but then I always like, this is new to me, obviously. This is like something that I came up with. Like I could explain the whole journey. I've never actually explained the whole thing, how it happened. And it probably would take me a couple hours to explain, but it's like, I've explained this before. Rene Descartes, right? Rene Descartes was a philosopher in the 1600s. I've explained this probably, this is the 10th time, Vic? Vic's heard this a bunch of times. So Rene Descartes is like basically, you ever heard I think therefore I am?
No.
He always asks that question.
How has no one ever heard this, bro? I heard this when I was in 7th grade.
Has the school system failed me? There you go. That's the school system failing me.
I mean,
but go ahead. Teach me some knowledge that the fucking school couldn't.
All right. So I think therefore I am is an idea that Rene Descartes came up with. I have the book for that too, but it's on my girl's crib though.
Yeah.
So in that book, it's Meditations on Philosophy. No. First method. Discourse on the Method. That's what it's called. I think that's what it's called. In that book, he basically, got to a point where he was living like, this kind of explains what I was saying earlier, how, you got to truly believe in what you believe in and dump everything else out. Yes. It's like, so Rene Descartes was living his life and he felt like he was, I mean, I'm not him, but from what I understand, that he was living his life and he didn't understand what was going on. So he kind of like was like, all right, this doesn't make any sense. So he wanted to start over. He pressed the reset button. The explanation for this is like, if you have beliefs, right? And if you put beliefs as an apple and you have a basket of apples, one bad apple will make all the other apples bad.
Yeah.
Right. So if you have one bad belief, it'll make all your other beliefs bad. So if you have like all these beliefs that are not one that's not good and all these that are good, that one bad one could like, poison all these other apples. So what he did instead was dump out. And the only way to know that all the apples are good is to dump out all the apples and check every single apple over, So he dumped out all of his beliefs, basically believed nothing, right? So he was like, all right, I don't believe in this. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in this. I don't believe in that, whatever. And he was like, I don't believe in this. I don't believe in this. And he was like, just the fact that I can not believe in something means that I am something. I think, therefore I am. I think, therefore I am a being. So now this was his first belief, true belief that he knew. That's why I believe in only myself, because I'm the only thing I know that can be true and real. So from that, he built his own, not religion, but he built his own new belief system from that one belief. And then it was kind of like math. If you can deduce from this one thing, from these two beliefs, you can deduce this new belief, then that can make sense. So it's kind of like math. So that's what I did with myself.
Oh, okay. It isn't just random beliefs.
No.
They're connected to each other.
Yeah, they're connected. And the one true pivotal point was I think, therefore I am, which is the only true belief, because you can feel like I'm in this body, I'm living this life, I'm doing this shit, even though I guess the other day I remember something that wasn't really my memory. Or somebody else. I guess that maybe that's fake, but in his theory is that I think, therefore I am, and then everything else came from that.
What the fuck?
So I did that myself, because I got to that point where I was just, like I was explaining, I was like, yo, I don't understand what the fuck is going on in my life. Like, I'm just doing shit and like to do shit, Yeah. I'm just doing, like I was in college because my mom told me to. I was doing chemical engineering because my chemistry teacher told me I was good at chemistry and I can do that. I was, you know, going to the gyms, doing stuff like that because people told me it would be good for my health and stuff like that. So it was always like everybody was telling me how to live my life. It wasn't me deciding this is how I want to live my life, right? So what I did, and then this is when I was like, really, bro, I don't want to say depressed, but I was lost.
You were at a low point.
Yeah, I was lost. I was confused. I wasn't anything in that moment. I was nothing but a big ball of confusion because I didn't know what was truly real. Like I really have like voice memos where I'm like recording myself, talking to myself, and I'm like trying to figure out the universe. I'm like, yo, like, why is that tree right there? Why is this, you know, that wind blowing in the left direction? Like stuff like that. Like, why is all this going on? And it didn't make sense to me. So I did the same thing that Rene Descartes did. I dumped out all of my beliefs until I got to the point where I could truly believe something. So what I believed was, I think therefore I am. You know, I am a thing. I'm a being, right? Yeah. And the next one was, I'm living life, right? And I either have the option to no longer live life, kill myself, right? Yeah. Or live the life. So I personally, I don't want to kill myself. That was something I felt inside of myself. I don't want to commit suicide and end my life. I guess I'm just doing this, right? So killing myself was no longer an option. So I felt like I have to live this life, right? And then I was talking, and this was the two beliefs I was stuck on for a whole year. A whole year, I was only stuck with these beliefs. And that wasn't getting me to the point where I wanted to get, which was basically like, you know, live the life that I want to live, right? So then I was talking to my mom one day, and I was like, I was telling her, I was like, I know I'm a thing. Like, I know I'm talking to you, whatever, I'm looking at you. I don't know if you're a thing because you could just be a simulation, right? You could just be this other thing that looks like another human being. You only have
this one perspective.
Yeah, like, I don't know if you're truly real. The only perspective I have is this inside my brain. So I know I'm a thing. And I know that I have to live life. She was like, no. You don't have to live life. That's the problem. You want to live life. And when I made that one switch from I have to live life to I want to live life is when I got to, like, I got it rolling, bro. That shit changed my life because it was like, you're right. I want to live life. So if I want to live life, what do I want my life to be? So I started changing everything that I wanted, that I was doing in my life, so that I got to the point where now I'm doing everything I do. Like, the one thing I was saying, I used to, like, one of the first things that I said when I started to give up my beliefs is like, I want to stop lying to myself. Like, I would say, I'm this and that, I'm this smart person, whatever. No, I'm going to stop lying to myself. I want to be 100% truthful to myself, because that's the person that deserves the most truth, is to myself. So if I could tell this person, oh, yo, I'm a podcast host and, you know, and this and that, and they can believe whatever they want to believe. But if I'm the one that's important to believe it. So one thing I stopped telling myself lies. So, and then I was like, once I started stop telling myself lies, I was like, all right, I can't live my life this way, right? So then, all right, I'm losing my train of thought.
No, keep going. You're good.
I'm losing it.
You're losing it?
I want to live, so no lies.
You're no longer lying to yourself.
Oh, and I want to have, so, and what I want to feel in my life is to have conviction in my step. Like, when I move, I take a step out my door, I know why it is that I took that step today. When I pick up this marker, whatever, it's because I know I wanted to.
You're not just on autopilot.
Yeah, I'm not on autopilot. Everything I do is manually. It goes through my brain, and then it goes out to the body, you know? Yeah. So that's when I decided I want to live life, is when I started eliminating everything I didn't really want to do. I didn't want to do, you know, I know I don't want to have a job, bro. A job is not really like a 9-to-5 job is not what I want.
Fuck that. Amen. Fuck here. Take a sip to that. You know it.
So another thing I wanted. So that's why I started the podcast. Why big? Like, I wanted something that was mine, and I know it could bring me to a place where I wanted to be. Obviously, this has evolved into a whole new different thing. But when Vic hit me up about the podcast, it was perfect timing, to be honest, because I knew that I wanted to do something. Yeah. So then, when he gave me this, and I knew I wanted to do something, I decided to do it. And, you know, this is when I started, like, realizing, I'm like, all right, I have conviction in my step. I know this is what I want to do. I know that another thing, I love science. Science is definitely my thing. I'm a chemical engineer. I mean, I'm studying chemical engineering. I haven't graduated yet. I graduate
next semester. You'll get there, homie.
Next semester.
You know it.
So, like, I know that's another thing I want to do, because I have, like, an aptitude for science that's crazy. Like, everyone is always like, yo, you're mad smart or whatever. Like, I don't care, but I can explain stuff really well, so people believe in me. So if that's true, then I know I can do it. So then so science was another thing I want to do. So I like basically eliminated everything I wanted to do. So now I live my life exactly the way I want to do it. And I couldn't have done that without self-reflecting, dumping out all of my beliefs, filling myself back up with the beliefs I knew were mine and nobody else's, that only me and only I truly believe. And now, bro, I live like my life is 10 times better. At the end of this episode, at the end of every episode, I go to my girl's crib, I'm driving over there, and I'm just amped because I just did a whole episode of something that I love to do.
Yeah.
It's like this is me, bro. This is nobody but me. This is Jason Mendez. And there's no box. It's not Jason Mendez, he's a Latino, this and that. No, it's Jason Mendez. And that's the only box that I'm in, myself. And no other beliefs or nothing else can ever stop that from me. So that's just wild.
You're on some whole nother level, and I love it, homie. You are on a whole nother level. Holy fuck.
I just think
my brain just
I never explained the whole thing before.
Nah,
You've explained it to me, brother.
But in parts though. I've never explained it all at once.
Yeah, but I chill with you every day.
Yeah. And I know there was another connection that I'm missing, but whatever. It'll come when I listen to this episode again.
Oh, that's so good. Thank you for sharing that. Genuinely, thank you for sharing that.
No problem, brother.
That's gonna make me think a different way.
Yeah.
Gonna say I have the book now. I own the book. So
I mean, honestly, it's more a combination of books, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like you gathered pieces from the individual books and learn how to apply it to your own life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like one of the things, like the album, I don't know if you know Logic. You know who Logic is?
Yeah.
So he has an album called Everybody, right? And in that album, Everybody, there's a song. Well, it's not a song. It's kind of like an interlude. It's kind of like a conversation. It's called The Waiting Room. The Waiting Room.
That's what I was talking about, that we're all one fucking
that
thing.
we're all one being, right? The waiting room is basically a guy dies, right? In the first song, a guy dies. And then in the waiting room, and then in that first song, he meets God, right? And then in the waiting room, he's having a conversation with God. And he's basically like, yo, like why are you doing all this? Like why? There's reincarnation in this belief.
He's asking God, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, what is this?
No. First, he's talking about reincarnation. He's like, so why am I here? And he's like, oh, you're about to be reincarnated. And he's like, reincarnation? He's like, so, and he's like, yeah, before you were this Asian girl, now you were this black guy, and now you're about to be this white guy that owns slaves. And he's like, slaves? Like, what the fuck? Like, what? How are you going to take me from being a black guy to being a slave? But being a slave owner, an owner of slaves.
Yeah.
And, they have this whole conversation. He's like, bro, why are you even doing all of this? And he's like, oh, his name was Adam in this thing. I don't know, because of Adam and Eve. Like, I don't know if that's possible. That could have been why, but I'm not sure why the name is Adam. But he's like, Adam, the reason I do this is so that you can grow and mature. He's like, what do you mean grow and mature? Like the human race? Like, so everybody can be, he's like, how can we grow and mature and we can't even get along? And he's like, no, Adam, just you. He's like, wait, what do you mean? He's like, you're every human being that has ever existed since the dawn of your kind. And then that kind of like blows his mind. He's like, what? And then he's like, oh yeah. He's like, I'm Hitler. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm Jesus. He's like, yeah. And all of his disciples too. He's like, oh, he's like, I'm Hitler. Yeah. And the millions he murdered. He's like, I'm Jesus. Yeah. And all of his disciples. He's like, damn, that's fucking crazy. He's like, yeah. So every hand of kindness that you stretched out for somebody is you giving it to yourself. And every hatred or love or like any hateful thing that you do to another person, you're really doing it to yourself. So when I first heard that, bro, I was blasted. I was like, what? Bro, and that's when I was like, and I started looking at other people like myself. And I was like, why would I treat myself any other way than with the utmost respect? And that's why I treat everyone with the utmost respect, because that's the only way you should live life, right? So because of that, I've changed my whole life to be, this person that cares about the other person on the other side of the screen or the other side of the table or the other side of the world, bro. Like anybody, I don't care who you are. I care about you because you are me. We're all beings.
Holy
ourselves.
Fuck.
I got chills saying that shit, bro.
This. Damn. I didn't think I was going to do this interview and have a whole fucking like reevaluation of my life. But I'm thankful this happened.
Hey,
That's what happens,
Holy-
brother. That's what happens.
Oh
bro.
my God, bro. This is a whole nother type of podcast. Holy shit.
know.
It's so
Wow.
dope. Oh my God.
I
Damn.
gave some of my secret sauce right there, bro. That's the
There
secret
you
sauce.
go.
That's the
You know,
Jason
I'm
sauce.
gonna
right
That's
there.
the secret sauce, bro.
You know I'm gonna rewatch this fucking episode so many
Yeah, you
times
got
just
to,
for
bro.
that.
Me too, bro. I'm gonna have to listen to the whole 4 hours. Bro. I think it's 4 hours now, or almost 4 hours, 3 hours and something at least.
Dude.
5,
It feels like time has flown, honestly.
bro.
Yeah.
Time flies, bro, when you're
Time
fucking
flies.
you're learning shit, bro, having fun, just having a couple laughs with the boys, bro. It's fucking fire, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, when you reevaluate your life, like, bro, now I take this into my everyday, right?
Mhm.
Now I dump my own beliefs out every single day. Now that's the only way to live my life. Because now, like, another thing that I didn't explain was the 5-minute theory. The 5-minute theory is like,
What is that?
you just got here 5 minutes ago, bro.
Mhm.
Your consciousness entered this being, Aaron, 5 minutes ago. And you've thought, and you have all these predetermined memories put into your mind, right? And now, like, you have scars on your body that make you feel like you lived this long life, but you really haven't. You got here 5 minutes ago, right? So when I first heard that shit, it blew my mind because I was like, oh, that shit's crazy. Like, I don't even know if I've really been on this planet for all these 22 years that I think I've been living here, right?
Yeah.
It could not be true. So, like, even yesterday could be a lie. Even, like, 5 minutes ago could be a lie. So the only way to live my life is to start all over again.
Oh my God.
Where
It's
I
like
am
a
right now.
goldfish.
When
It's like a goldfish with like 5-second memory. No, kind of.
yeah, but it's like, now I try to, like, now that's what I do every day. I dump out my beliefs and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, what did I do? And then I reevaluate them. I put them back. And then I'm like, all right, now what did I do today that might have changed my beliefs? And now I just tally it up, bro. And now I have this whole new persona every single day of who I am. And now I can live my life in a whole certain way, whatever. So I don't know. It's because I think a lot and I question myself a lot.
That's good, but that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You don't
Like-
just live life on autopilot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
living life on it's not autopilot, it's drifting, bro. Drifting. That's what
Drifting.
autopilot, bro. Drifters.
Oh,
That's when you're
God.
drifting. So I don't know.
Damn.
It's weird. I feel like if anybody's actually listening to this and they made it this far into the episode, bro, haven't gotten bored yet.
Yeah.
What I gotta say, if you listen to all the bullshit I just said, do the same. Don't believe what I said at face value either. Because what I say could just be bullshit too. Right?
Mhm.
So what you got to do as an individual is just go into yourself, think about what you believe, who I am,
Yeah.
who is Aaron Garcia, who is Victor Rodriguez, who is blah, 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 listening to this. Ask yourself, bro, what is this? What makes up this person? Like, all right, this person likes this person likes that, this person likes this person likes that, right? And then from that, decide whether that thing that you believe is what you really want to believe. I've already said this 100 times, right?
Yeah.
What you want to believe, right? And then once you do that, decide, and you get to make the decision, think about it, ask yourself 100 different questions. Who, what, when, where, why, how? Try to ask myself 6 questions, those 6 questions in those orders, not in that order, but in those different questions, like starters of questions, so that I can break down what I am. What, I don't know. I'm losing it now. I think I was only destined to say everything I've already said. So I'm kind of just babbling now. Like, this is all stuff that I've said in my head, but I've never actually said it out loud.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to explain it.
When do you think you had the change, like change of mindset? When did that start?
When did it start? All right. I think I was 19 years old, 2017.
How old are you now?
22.
You're 22. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm 22. I was 19 years old. And I'm telling you, it's because I was in college. And now it was like, I didn't become what I am today now till maybe like last year.
Yeah.
So it took 2 years of me dumping out all my beliefs and constantly dumping out all my beliefs. Like, you don't know how many walks I've gone on, just walking, no music, middle of 5 in the morning, bro, 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, just walking to understand and ask myself questions, yell at myself, hate myself, love myself at some points, hate myself at more points, and it just like kind of like eventually got to that point where I was just, all right, what do I believe? What is it? 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 Because I don't, this life is fucking weird, bro. We're literally just on this flying rock that's flying through space, supposedly. That could even be fake, right? Who knows, right?
Yeah.
Like one of the things that we said, like we talked about on the episode, on one of the episodes, that Vic was like, oh, the idea that the world is round just makes sense. We were talking about flat earth theory, and he was like, the idea that the world is round just makes sense to me. I was like, bro, how the fuck does that make sense to you? Have you seen the world in its roundness?
Yeah.
No. It could be flat, and you only believe whatever you believe because everybody else says it. Well, and you have supposedly pictures, but those pictures can be faked. I literally don't believe shit, bro. Like that's like one of my beliefs. Actually,
that you don't believe shit.
Yeah, that was my first belief. If I'm not mistaken, my first belief was that I don't believe shit. That's my first belief, and that my second belief was that I'm like, and the fact that I don't believe shit means that I am a thing, and the fact that I'm a thing means that I'm alive, and the fact that I'm alive means that I have to live. But and then I changed it from have to live to want to live, and then that kind of like got the train rolling, and now here I am.
Fuck. You just laid it all on me. Damn, I love it. Boom. That's beautiful. Hey.
Thank you. I don't know.
I love it.
That's just Jason.
That's Jason.
And then Vic has to hear that shit on a daily basis, bro.
Yeah. Damn, Vic must be woke as fuck at this point, eh?
I love this dude, bro. He's a beast.
This man, this is usually what I'm doing. I let him talk, and I sit back and just watch him.
He's chilling. Look at him. Look at Vic. He's
chilling.
I
was having a great time, bro. This man, Jason, bro. You know what I saw, bro? This dude's being his absolute true self, bro.
Yes, sir.
And that whole spiel, bro, is being an absolute true self, bro. I was gonna interrupt that. I could have interrupted him. I got some jokes. I had some jokes in there, but I was like,
nah, yeah.
Shut the fuck up and let the man speak. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta know your crowd, bro. You gotta know when to speak, bro.
I love it. Hell yeah.
He was flowing, bro. The same way how he's like, yo, I can tell Vic wants to talk. This man was, oh man, bro. He started hitting the chin hairs he doesn't really have, bro. I was like,
I say I got these from knowledge, bro. This
knowledge beard, yeah.
Well, yeah, he started pulling the chin hairs he doesn't really have, bro. I was like, like that, bro. That's how you do it, bro.
Shit.
All right, I think we could cut it here, bro.
I feel good. I feel good.
Here. Yo, honestly, this has definitely been a fire ass episode. You can't.
This is a fuck. I'm gonna rewatch this so many times for that knowledge drop, Jason.
Yo, I'll probably make a clip out of that shit, even though I don't know. I feel like people that only listen to the whole thing deserve to hear that, though. I'm 50-50 with it. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, man. You should definitely put it out there because definitely like.
No, I'm definitely gonna drop it as an episode, but.
Oh yeah.
But usually, so we make clips for the episodes too. So like, like if I want to highlight something, I'll just highlight it, right? But I feel like this is definitely something like you gotta work for this, bro. This is like,
yes. I like the way you're thinking. Hell yeah.
So you gotta sit down through the whole episode to even hear what I just said. And I'm not saying what I said was like some beautiful shit. Like obviously, if you feel that way, I'm happy for it, whatever. But
I definitely think some people should hear that.
Yeah, but there's like I feel like this perspective on life that I have helps me be my true self. Like, you know what Vic said, what I was being my true self is because that is my true self. That's how I think on a daily basis. Like this what you heard is 2 years of thinking summed up into whatever, like 15, 20 minutes that I said it. Well, I don't even know. I could have been shorter.
Yeah.
Right? That was 2 years of thinking. Wow. Now imagine you heard 2 years of thinking, you're thinking that shit's crazy. I have to live with my brain every single day, and my brain yells at me so many different shits, and I hate that fucking shit. But I love it at the same time because it helps me be this person.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like I have a body right now, if I'm being honest, bro. Like I'm floating right now. I'm not even
floating.
I'm not even fucking with you. I feel like I'm floating.
I love it.
All right.
So dope.
So all right, let's get into the messy moment, bro. All right.
Messy moment. Messy moment. Messy moment.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, that's a fucking episode. Oh man, every fucking minute of that conversation was fucking crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh fucking man. Oh, we fucking we discovered the universe on that one, ladies and gentlemen. This shit was fucking crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the messy moment. Messy moment is the time when we can reflect and we dive into the podcast that we just had. Oh, my guy, Aaron Garcia, bro, also known as Pillbook, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, if you don't think this man's cool as shit, if you don't fucking start listening to his music and streaming him on YouTube and Twitch and fucking just binge watching everything this man does, following him on the Instagram, bro, following him on Twitter, following him every fucking where. When you see him on the streets, just say fucking hi. Then you're fucking slacking, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, let me say my messy moment out of the fucking glorious episode this episode was. I think my messy moment is support, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like during that part of the episode, it was fucking crazy, but I feel like during that part of the episode, we connected. I feel like we all agreed that that's how you do it. It's through your network and through the people you truly want to put on. It's through a genuineness. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's through being genuine with everybody. And it was an amazing episode. And again, support. My guy, I support this guy Pillbook till the end because he's a fucking beast. I hope one day he comes back on the show because we definitely want him back, bro. And ladies and gentlemen, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yo, tell him where to follow you, bro.
Tell him where to follow you, Aaron, bro.
We got what? Instagram, Pillbook PLBK, Pillbook PLBK on Twitch. You got Pillbook PLBK on Twitter, just about everywhere. My phone number is, no, I'm kidding. Yeah. That's everywhere, bro. That's
all right. Cool. All right, I'm gonna get into mine now. So my messy moment is definitely when Aaron started talking about the song on his new album. Make sure you listen to that shit when it comes out first week of December, right?
Make sure you fucking listen to that shit.
Make sure you listen to that shit. When he started talking about the song Beta version, it was about his dad. And I really want to just, highlight that this man had the courage, bro, to talk about his whole experience with his dad, gave us the courage to talk about our dads and how we've grown up. Because, it's not easy when you have some trauma. I don't know if you want to call it trauma or whatever you want to call it. When you have something that affects you in your life, it's not easy to talk about that shit, especially when you know it's about to be released to a whole, audience of people that are going to listen to this, right? So the fact that this man had the courage to talk about it with us, I just want to say I appreciate that shit, bro, because it's not easy, bro. I know tons of people that even with their friends, they can't talk about like some shit. This dude's talking to us on a whole show about what he feels. So I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I guess my messy moment, is that what we call it? Messy moment is the whole I think therefore I am. I've never realized that we're basically all on autopilot. Our beliefs are kind of just beliefs that were brought down to us. But if we boil it down, it's kind of just like I exist, and that is the one fundamental belief that we all have and that we can truly believe. After that, you kind of just, you either make the beliefs or they're passed down to you. Mm-hmm. That actually, Jason, that blew my mind. I never thought about it that way.
That's what I try to do, bro.
Yeah, man.
Here.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, thank you for coming on, bro. It's been an awesome conversation.
Thank you for having me on. Seriously, man. I am so happy I cleared I'm so happy I had this conversation, man.
Hey,
I'm
bro.
so happy.
I'm happy you were here to have the conversation with us.
I love everything you guys do. Seriously.
Thank you, bro. We love everything you do, bro. Mm-hmm. You're welcome anytime on this fucking show. I'm telling you, bro. If I had fucking Drizzy Drake calling me, hey, buddy.
Always say this, bro.
Hey, shut up. Hey, buddy. Hey, listen, man. I'm flying in from Toronto the 6th, and your show is fucking nasty. I want to hop in the messy room, and then you call me right after. Yo, let's chop it up, bro. I'm gonna be like, hey, Drizzy, bro. Big fan, bro. Trust me, I get all your fucking haircuts, but you're cut for next week, buddy.
Oh.
Yo, Vic. So I got a question, bro. So you said that to probably like 6 different guests. What if they all called at the same time? What would you do then?
You fuck.
We having a group session, Bobby.
I don't mind that. That'd be pretty fire, to be honest.
But ladies and gentlemen, you gotta like, subscribe, and comment some great shit. You gotta follow us on Twitter at Our Messy Rooms. You gotta follow us on Instagram at Our Messy Rooms. You gotta follow us on Facebook. You gotta fucking subscribe to us on Spotify. You gotta subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts. You gotta subscribe to us on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta follow us everywhere. We love you.
Get it rolling.
It's the saddest part of the show because we're having so much fucking fun. But it's the end, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe I'm saying it.
It's hold on. It's like we remember when Teletubbies had the little sun come up, and it's like this little baby, and it's like coming down.
Yeah.
You're the sun. You're the baby. There.
Oh yeah. It's because I'm bald, bro. And the fucking light shining on my head, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a good one, bro. That's a good one, bro. Bro, we're definitely making that shit into a post.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
With the big ass beard.
Yeah. Oh man. But yo, ladies and gentlemen. Check you later.
Check you later.
See ya. See ya.
Check you later, bro.
You gotta say check you later, bro.
All right. Check you later.
My God, bro.
Wait, yo, the camera wasn't even on him, bro.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. All right. Check you later. There you go.
My fucking guy, bro. That's a wrap.